I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
I have to be lying. I know she better have on something.
She don't wear drawers.
What she wear?
Nothing.
Just some pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor, you put on something on that stanky hole.
It don't stink.
We'll put on something.
It smells like roses.
Lord, help me, I pray. And don't turn me loose, Jesus.
Don't pray for my twat.
She don't wear drawers.
What she wear? What she wear?
She don't wear drawers.
Swing the remix card.
What she wear?
Nothing.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
That's my shit.
Pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, help me, I pray. Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping. Pussy, 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 pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Stanky hole, 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 stanky hole.
It smells like roses. It smells like roses. It smells like roses. It smells like roses. It smells like roses.
She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers.
You got put on y'all breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you married. I see titties and booties every day. Huh? I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day.
The difference is pizza. I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, all sir.
Let the church say amen.
Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and
Swing the remix card.
What kind of shit is that?
booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and every day. Titties and booties, 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 titties and booties. I need the men to stand up and say amen. booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
And we're done. We're done. We're finished.
Yay! Hey y'all, happy birthday, official birthday, TGIT. What's up, bestie? Woo! Child. They was not expecting that. What's up, Trinidad? Oh, hell no. I know you're not going to come up here and act like you got attitude. I know you're not going to come up here and act like you got attitude.
What's up, beautiful? Beautiful. Beautiful. What's up?
Did you see the post that I put up? Is that why you said that?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Shout out to everybody that is here. I see you. I appreciate you. Last minute change. Sorry, y'all. But after watching the internet today and watching TC today and everything that has been going on with regard to the Breakfast Club and Phylicia Rashad, I said, let's do this instead. And Future Wifey is postponed until tomorrow, I think. And then Pop the Balloon is Saturday at this point. We might change it again. Not really sure. So just bear with us, with me. And I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. So we have our resident guest here, even though he is a no call, no show. Does that count as one of my 2 times I'm mentioning it again?
It's done. You did it yesterday. 1, 2. You're done.
I'm done. So you're clicking off. We done. We're over. Everything's done.
No, you can't bring it up no more. You just blew your load.
Ooh, okay.
It's done.
Pause. Pause. Why does Trinidad just give me a hard time no matter what? Just surprises me with everything. I told you I sent that to Mr. Messy.
Word.
That compilation that you sent. He just said y'all stupid. He just said y'all stupid. Yeah. I'm waiting to see when you're going to bust your load with that, as you say.
It's Caesar's birthday. Tell Caesar happy birthday.
Is it happy birthday, boo? Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday is today. I know, who is it? Aisha was shopping for her mom. I know her mom's birthday was coming up. So if there's anybody else that I may have missed, no slight at all. We appreciate you. Shout out to everyone who is here. Shout out to all the mods. I see my girl Nicole up here doing the damn thing as always. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. It looks like the Black Couch has been let out of confinement or whatever. It was the Black Couch, right? Excuse me. That was in purgatory or something. I see he asked for permission. Shout out to you. Shout out to Nicole. Let me go ahead.
Exactly. I was to say Nicole bad behaving herself.
Let me go ahead and acknowledge our girl first super chat. As always, Amanize. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to A-Team with the super sticker. Thank you, hon. A-Team is in these streets, okay? I see you everywhere. Shout out to A-Team, always supporting so many content creators. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to From the Black Couch. There it is. Nicole released me after 24 hours. Shout out to the MSDs and our MSD Nicole for having mercy and grace and going ahead and allowing the MSG off the hook. Shout out to my girl. All that is so unnecessary. Just go along with it and be like, That's all you got to do. So, and I saw your last super chat yesterday where you talk about everybody's now a 3-star general.
Everybody's a 3-star general now.
I don't even know what that means, but
Just because I see the work that they got to put in just to survive out here in these streets with y'all.
With us here, or period? Me? That ain't right. That ain't right. We might have to go on strike, MSDs, because this is unacceptable. Shout out to Women's Empowerment Month. We got what, a week left? Yeah, we got like 7 days left because I think the 31st of March is on a Monday. So praise the Lord, I get paid this weekend.
Just so y'all know, MSGs, I'm streaming on my channel too. You don't have to stay over here.
Okay, so we're simulcasting.
I'm just saying they don't have to stay over here and deal with this abuse. So I'm just saying. I'm also streaming it on my channel.
We are simulcasting. Thanks for letting us know. So shout out to Full Drinking and Half Thinking, y'all. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you have not. Shout out to Anawa up in here. I haven't seen you in so long, boo. Thank you so much. She said, guess who's in the MFing house? Hey, bestie. Always good to see you, boo. Shout out to you. Ryan James says, payday, more vacation money coming soon. Holla back, okay? Exactly. I'm due for one. I'm so overdue for a vacation, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. We ain't gonna be here all day, but we probably will be. Shout out to Mona D up in here. I see you, boo. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let Theo Coop know, because he's probably ninja listening, and if he's not, he'll find out eventually that I'm basically taking this whole show today. It is what it is. So thank you for everything. So I was half ninja listening today because I had to work, y'all. I had to work. I was in the middle of a whole meeting that went over, and I had the earbud in or whatever. And I guess they thought I was listening. I was falling asleep. It was horrible. It's so hard. Pause. Because I knew you would do something, you jackass. I already know. Anyway, all right, Trinidad. So I got a couple things before we get to Phylicia Rashad, okay? No, just forget what I said. I'm just here just talking. And this is the thanks that I get. Anyway.
Hey, B, what up?
So, as y'all know, I'm on Melyssa Ford's ass. Like, clip it. I don't give a fuck. She has thoroughly pissed me off with that Anthony Mackie bullshit that she did when we reviewed MTR's video, right? So I'm going to continue to show who she is while she's out here talking about how scared everybody needs to be with regard to men, okay? And it ain't right and it's not fair. So this is her body of work, like literally and figuratively, y'all, okay? This is what she brings to the world.
I see what you did there. Good one.
Body of work.
I see what you did. Good job.
Thank you. Oh, this is my post. Shout out to me. All right, there we go. I just want y'all to know who you're dealing with. Mona said on her ass like a thong, sick of her ish. That's right. Here we go with Manzat already. About to empower my wife's cat in a minute. Sir, we know.
Fly. Big man things in.
We don't need all that. Anyway.
Absolutely.
So this is what Melyssa Ford has to offer y'all. Now listen, I'm not hating. Okay, I'm not hating. She got body, or she had it, she still does, okay? Now this is from way back in the day. This is what she offered to the world for anyone that might not know, because a few people are like, damn. So a few people are like, I don't know who she is. She is the 80s, 90s OF model, quote unquote. I see you, Alexander X, right? There's no sound to this. This is what she got to offer the world.
That ain't a bad offer though.
This is old though. She kind of looked like Malia in that Romeo Must Die movie a little bit right here on this one. She look good. You seen that movie? I never seen it.
Yeah.
But I always remember. This is like her most famous pose. This is like, did she create this or something? Because I swear every time I see her, she got this pose on.
I'm pretty sure she didn't create that pose.
I'm just saying, like, her legs are always up in the air. What is this, practice? What is going on right here? Tony says she is not wife material.
She cold, boy.
She could be somebody's wife.
She cold.
She could be Trinidad's wife. You could go over there and ask her to marry you.
With a muzzle, sure.
Does this where she look up like
She look like Corinne Stevenson in that one.
Yes, she absolutely does. She looks like normal or something. I didn't even think that was her at first, honestly. She look crazy. Or not crazy, but she definitely looks more natural. Then
Go back.
Is it not her?
No.
That's not her.
No, go back one more.
Go back one more.
That's Corinne Stephens.
Okay, so that's Superhead.
Yeah.
Another video vixen known for all wonderful things she's done for the world and the community. She's not bad looking.
Yeah, T, you right about that shit.
Who's this one?
It looked like a dark version of Kimora Lee.
Kimora Lee, Russell's ex-wife?
Yeah, it looked like a dark version of her in the face.
Well, these must be like a list. You know what she look like? Ali. Don't you think she look like Ali?
That looked like Layla Ali. It does look like Layla Ali.
It can't be though.
That looks exact. Look at them arms. That is Layla Ali.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The name is up here. It certainly is Layla Ali.
Yep.
Why is she in here? What the fuck? Come on now.
It might just be good looking woman at the end of the day, I guess.
Hey, Cookie. All right. Anyway, moving on. That's a good looking picture. I'm just saying. That's a good looking picture. I don't know what this is from. I guess her OF, formerly OF. I mean, previously OF. Yeah, that's Layla Ali, y'all. Thank you. This one. I had this on the thumbnail, and YouTube said no, bitch. They said no, bitch. Don't you do it.
Yeah,
Shout out to From the Black Couch. But this is what she offered to society, y'all. This is what she was offering back in the 80s and the 90s, for those that didn't know. And while I was looking at this last night, I found out that she was in the Danger video. Is it Danger? No, Shake It Fast video.
Shake It Fast.
Yeah, she looked good.
Big pimping too.
Yeah. That was her big claim to fame, was big pimping, y'all. So after all this, she ends up on the Joe Budden podcast talking mad sugar honey iced tea. There she is on Joe Budden's podcast, right? Talking shit about what Anthony Mackie said about his own kid and what he's doing to raise his own kid to be a man where he doesn't have to worry about him out in the world being a gremlin, basically, right? That's what everyone wants, right? Okay. Y'all know what she had to say. So I said, all right, Melyssa, what have you done for the world? Okay. So I went to her Wikipedia, y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and see what Melyssa Ford offers the fucking world, that she thinks that she has something to say about some man raising his sons when she ain't got kid one. Okay. So Melyssa Savannah was born 1976. She's Canadian, and she's an actress and a former video vixen. And she's co-hosted Joe Budden's podcast since 2022. This is her claim to fame, y'all. That's it. So she was born in Toronto. I think is that where Drake is from, y'all? I'm not sure. Yes, Black Couch. She a tether. Shout out to the tethers. So Drake is from Toronto or Ontario? Or
T-Dot.
Okay.
They all from T-Dot. Weekend. That whole crew from T-Dot.
Okay.
OVO. They're all on board from T-Dot. XO. That's the whole T-Dot crew.
All right, so Ford is mixed race, with her father having roots in Barbados and her mother having Norwegian and Russian ancestry. She went to York University, majoring in the field of forensic psychology in order to end up to be Joe on the Joe Budden podcast. That's her early life, y'all. That's it. She came from Toronto and she went to college. Let's see career, y'all. Career, okay? Let me let y'all see this picture. You see this picture here. She looked good. She definitely looked good, okay?
Yep.
No hate at all.
She cold. She's super cold.
Sir, okay, calm down.
That's good work.
Sir, we got it, okay?
That's a 9 to 5 with OT.
Lord have mercy. And being a 9 to 5, here's the 9 to 5's career. 97, music video director Little X discovered Ford, who was 20, while she was working as a bartender. I think you told me that, at a Toronto nightclub, and helped launch her modeling career. She has appeared in music videos, men's magazines, television programs. I don't know about that. And film. Come on now. Ford was an on-air personality for Sirius Satellite Radio's Hot Jams channel. She formerly sold a line of calendars and a DVD. And this is the person that got so much to say about how some man is raising his damn kid, right? Okay. June 2014 to January 2015, Ford participated in the Bravo Network television series Blood, Sweat, and Heels, documenting her social life against the background of her struggles of becoming a realtor in New York.
That's right.
Oh, she really was a realtor?
That's right.
So she couldn't make that work either.
That's right.
A New York.
If I'm not mistaken, she's licensed in like 2 states. I think she's licensed in NY and I think California.
Probably Jersey. But at the end of the day, she ain't doing it. She's sitting on her ass on a podcast surrounded by men. Why is that? Why is that? Exactly.
You know why? I mean, if your career is based,
look,
that's what I'm saying. Her career ain't never really been based on her brain and her ability to entertain, right? Vocally, at least.
She's but she cold. But she cold though.
Right. So, but her career kind of based on how she looks more than how she thinks.
That's pretty sad, honestly, in my opinion. That's just me. She couldn't turn it into anything except for sitting on Joe Budden's couch after all this.
Yeah, she never been married or none of that. Yeah.
She became the co-host of Hollywood Unlocked, a Los Angeles-based pop culture radio show. Returned to the show 2019 following her car accident in 2018. November 2019, Ford launched a podcast on YouTube called I'm Here for the Food. The podcast featured a host of guests and covered a range of topics, including colorism, human trafficking, and forgiveness. The podcast last aired in November 2020. August 2020, Ford announced she would no longer be co-hosting Hollywood Unlocked. Oh, that's because her and Jason Lee had issues. Can't imagine why.
That's who it was. That's who she was with. I've been trying to remember who she did that work with when she was out there in LA. That's who it was.
Yeah, someone sent me a video. I'm not going to go over it today, but to continue tomorrow with my Who the Fuck She Thinks She Is series on Melyssa Ford. So after several years in LA, Ford moved back to the New York metropolitan area 2022 to become a co-host on the Joe Budden podcast. Now, Joe, this is no slight to you whatsoever if you happen to come across this. Okay? This is no slight to you, because if we went and saw your resume, I'm sure it would be a lot longer than the 3 minutes that I've used in order to talk about this career here, right?
Absolutely.
So she premiered on a new podcast called Hot and Bothered, which we covered that one, which called herself a cat lady. And it's focused on wellness and lifestyle practices for women over 40. I don't need it. And look, in 2025, Ford was mentioned in the song Gimme a Hug by Drake. Wow. Success. Wow. Good job. Good job, Melyssa. Good job. So these are her credits, y'all. What is this shit? What do we know here? None of this. Think Like a Man. I don't even remember her in that movie. I don't know any of this shit. This must be straight to DVD shit, y'all.
She does films. She has some films out there.
Yeah, there they are. They're listed. There they are, right here in this first box. That's it. And then her television credits, okay? Soul Food, 2 episodes. BET, she was the host. Okay. Entourage, 1 episode. So she has done the damn thing to be able to come and talk to anybody about anything other than having to do with this shit right here, which is vixenish stuff and reality TV and podcasting. Other than that, she probably needs to shut the entire fuck up. Girl, talk about fucking real estate at least. Talk about forensic psychology at least, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Don't talk about nobody's fucking kids and how they should be raising their kids or none of that. No marriage either. You know nothing about none of that. Talk about what you know. Big Pimpin', the thong song remix, Shake Your Ass, Jada Kiss's Knock Yourself Out. That is my song though. Shout out to Jada Kiss.
She smoked that.
I don't even remember her in there, but
yeah, she smoked that.
Happy People with R. Kelly. How could she go hang out with R. Kelly, knowing who R. Kelly was after all that big talking she was doing? She certainly was hanging around with a lot of men. You know, Mystical is in jail for grape, y'all, for the second time. How could she be hanging out with him since she's so fucking smart? I'm just a little confused. Maybe she should shut the entire fuck up. Anyway, so that is my segment today on Melyssa Ford. Needs to stay the fuck out of my face and shut the fuck up.
There's definitely some cognitive dissonance, it seems like.
With her?
Absolutely.
I honestly don't know what that means.
Behavior and speech done online, pretty much, in a nutshell. In a nutshell. Okay. It's like you say one thing, but your actions speak. And it's mostly speaking contrary to what right, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to Live from New York. Appreciate you, boo. He said Jay-Z Big Pimpin' video is to Melyssa Ford as Players Club is to Lisa.
Right.
Woo! That's not nice.
That was a good one.
That's not nice.
That was a good one.
I don't disagree though. I don't disagree. All right, yo. All right. So I'm done with her, right? So Theo did this video. He reviewed one of Pink Book Lessons videos today, and we're about to do the same thing. I don't know if you watch her. You watch her?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So this is your introduction to Pink Book Lessons. Everybody here watches her, right?
I know this part right here. I know.
Okay.
Because I believe like this is her like her thumbnail.
Yeah.
Or her thumbnail looks something like this. I know of the channel. Put it like that, but I don't know her like that yet.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. So this is titled Miami Commissioners Renaming Streets in Hood After Hip Hop Lyrics and Artists. Okay, so let's hear it.
Miami-Dade County Commissioner Keon Hardiman wants to rename some streets in Miami after popular hip-hop phrases. Hardiman suggested one street be renamed after this lyric from Trick Daddy. Another street would bear this name from DJ Khaled. We the best music. That's right. In Liberty City, Hardiman wants Trick Loaded Kid Street to run right by We the Best Boulevard. At first, I thought he was joking, but is he? Absolutely not.
What I want to do was create a tourist attraction.
Hardiman actually brought up this idea before his fellow county commissioners, who spent an hour of precious time debating the merits of Hardiman's idea. To sell us on it, the county commissioner met our Maribel Rodriguez in the neighborhood where he grew up.
I want people to feel good about their place.
How are you supposed to feel good about living on It's Your Birthday Street or still the baddest street?
Anybody want to live on We the Best Street? Yo, I don't want to live on MLK, Boulevard, Lane, Circle, nothing. Trinidad, you interested?
This is fuck red as eyes.
Yo, like Prince says, it's colored's gonna color because this is so ass stupid.
There's so much more positive things to name streets if you want to rename streets.
Right, exactly. Like Miami needs this.
So much more.
How about more important things to be worried about than renaming streets?
That too. But okay, let's say we in that boat. What the fuck are you gonna name it? Pop that. All right, cool.
I know you didn't just say that.
Mina, what up?
I know you just didn't say that.
What? Come on, dog. This is just fucker. This is just dumb shit.
But this is the type of stuff that colors will like and be like, oh yeah, and then wonder why we got the issues that we do. This helps no one with anything and nothing, no way, no how. You know where these names won't be? In the neighborhood I live in. It won't be here.
The same time they want to rename the street, you gonna fix the street? You gonna fix the potholes in the street? You gonna make sure the lines on the street painted properly?
Probably not.
This is jackassery, man.
It might sound like a scene straight out of the Boondocks, but no, this is not a joke or a parody. This is real life. Miami-Dade County Commissioners are officially bringing City Grove Street to reality. Imagine living or working there. Might sound okay for a streetwalker, but come on.
I want people to feel good about their plate.
So do I. But is this how to do it? No, man, absolutely not. You name streets after people who make or made an impact. In Liberty City, there is the Marshall Davis Cultural Arts Center and the Sandra Rivers Performing Arts Theater, named after people who contributed mightily to raising the bar for their community. Naming a street after lyrics is peculiar and maybe inappropriate. As one opposing commissioner said, we don't want a street named after lyrics like this. No, I would not want to.
You want to have Back That Ass Up Boulevard? The fact that this is even a news story is asinine already.
At least you know where it is, dry spell, you're trying to go buy something. At least you know where to go.
I suppose, but I'm not going here. This is going to be the same as going to it. Where can anyone name me one place, one city where you have a Martin Luther King Boulevard Lane Circle, whatever, that's safe? Anyone? Bueller? Please let me know what city that is. I can look it up. But there's been none that's been safe. That's a place that you just want to go take a lounge chair, sit there, and just have some lunch. I guess you're not moving here then. Tara said nope. A-Team said no. Mix said no. Okay, so look, right, WAP Street. Come on now. It's bad enough we got the damn song. Then you want to have WAP Street? Anyway.
Jesus, have mercy.
This is what we're doing in 2025.
After lyrics is peculiar and maybe inappropriate. As one opposing commissioner said, we don't want a street named after lyrics like this. No, I would not want to back my car up on a street with that name. Now, the county commission may take up Hardeman's odd street naming idea again in a few weeks. Will they vote in favor? I sure hope. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And it was refreshing to see an anchor on traditional media actually telling the truth for once. Now, who's the person behind this? That would be Miami-Dade County Commissioner Keon Hardeman. He's the one taking credit as a genius behind this brilliant idea. Yeah, it was Keon who thought it was a good move to name these streets after lyrics by artists like Uncle Luke.
Of all people. Y'all coming up with some names, yo. Okay, Uchiwali Boulevard.
Uchiwali Boulevard is it. That's it.
That's my song. That's my song. But Kanar got a good one, Me So Horny Road. Y'all are coming up with some, oh no, I can't say it. Look at Black Couch.
Yep, that'll do it.
Look, Big Cans Boulevard. That one might be okay.
I bet it is. I bet you like it.
It might be okay. It might be okay. Yo, look, Tiara said next they're going to have a parade just twerking down the street. Right? Exactly. Y'all coming up with some names though. Not Head and Moorhead Avenue. Yo. That might be the winner. Head and Moorhead Avenue. I like that. Keep them coming though, so we can figure out which one wins. Right now is Mr. K2B2.
City Girls, Trina, and DJ Khaled. Keon is the one who proposed this nonsense. But here's the kicker. In order for it to become a reality, the proposal had to go before the rest of the Miami-Dade County Commissioners for a vote. So what do you think these fools did when they got down to the board meeting? Did they shut this down or give it a green light?
All right, show the item passed. Congratulations, Commissioner.
Victory on Tuesday for Commissioner Keon Hardeman and for Liberty City. Some of the most popular song titles and phrases like DJ Khaled, We the Best.
Wait a damn minute.
Wait a minute. DJ Khaled not even from Liberty City. Khaled is from New Orleans, where his Palestinian immigrant parents had him so he could be a U.S. citizen and help them stay in the country. He's nothing but a culture vulture chameleon trying to take over everybody else's culture for profit. Now Keon and all the Miami-Dade County Commissioners, at least the ones who voted for it, are rewarding all of this by naming lyrics after Khaled and other artists who represent the worst of the Black community. I mean, what's really going on? This don't make no sense.
And Luke's famous It's Your Birthday will officially become street names in the 18th corridor in Liberty City.
And the purpose of this was to introduce this to the world, to say that in Miami, when you come here, if you're...
Why is his hair not cut? This man looks a mess. No wonder he's the one.
The purpose of this was to introduce...
Get your hair straight and cut. I don't know. One true emperor coming in, face down, ass up, central. I don't know. I like it. Oh no, Black Couch. I can't bring that up. Maybe it's Black Couch. You see it? Black Couch. I cannot bring that up, but I don't know. You might have won. It might be you now. Woo! Yeah, thank you a lot from New York. He says so. Dade County is now Ebonics County. It seems like it, right? From this dude right here. But
he ain't even line that shit up.
No. He came on TV looking like this. Somebody must be strong arming him, maybe allegedly, like the MOB. You think? No,
he don't look like he. You know what? I'm done. I'm getting fucking aggravated.
Sorry, a few more minutes. I'm not going
to fucking jackassery.
We just need to pick a winner because Kevin, the software tester, got my coochie and my crack.
Who?
My coochie and my crack boulevard. They got some winners up in here tonight. Woo!
My neck, my back square.
Right. That's good.
Introduce this to the world to say that in Miami, when you come here, if you're traveling to Miami on your birthday, you can come take a picture on It's Your Birthday Street.
I'm sorry, this got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What about the businesses that got to maintain on these streets? Or the residents on these streets that have to pay property taxes? Who said they wanted that? Imagine giving somebody your address or whatever, your driver's license, resume, somebody coming over. They put this crap into their Google Maps and they got to turn on Still the Baddest Street before they get to Trick Love the Kid Street. Then they got to bust a right on City Girl Street. And that's where you're at. And then he's spewing all this baby bop bimbo babble with a straight face. This man is a part of the Boule class, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, got a bunch of degrees. He's a lawyer.
No. You know what that means, don't you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see?
Alpha. They might have talked about it. And he said, this will be great. This will help with the racism. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's a what?
This guy is the D9. He's an Alpha Phi Alpha, which is what Roland is.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And they think that the chat thinks that this dude is a tether.
You
know, tether vibes going off for you?
It's aggravation vibes going on.
I hear you.
Maybe we get a frontal shot of his face.
Do we need that?
I mean, if we see it, then we could probably say if he a tether or not. His nose wide as a bitch, though.
Okay.
This is what the so-called best and brightest is doing for the black community. No wonder why the Cubans been running all the blacks up out of there for all these years. Look around. In order to thrive and even survive, most people from down there, they've moved already. Back in the day, somebody from Dade County would say that one county over, Broward County, was out of town. And you can forget about Palm Beach. Like people that's really from Dade County, Palm Beach County felt like so far away from them, it was like going to another region. That's how far it used to be considered. But then they were forced out of Miami, basically using economic issues. A lot of it caused by their own local politicians sitting up there playing games and selling out. But you know,
as many times as I've taken the hop on, hop off bus while I've been waiting to leave Miami, been through there, and they said all that stuff. They really did, like what they were saying about the economics and everything, and they had to go. So I guess it's supposed to be like reparations. So they're going to get all these names. And at the end of the day, it's going to mean absolutely nothing. And like somebody said, the white people will be doing white flight. And then they'll say that that's fucking racist. And then say that we should be able to have it, excuse me, the way that we want it to, because black people deserve to have the things that they want as well, so that they can identify with it. What you think?
If this is what, oh my fucking God. If this is the maximum of what black people want to identify themselves with, then we fucked off bad.
Definitely. Been that way. No, been that way for sure. That's what Uncle Rick said. He said it's a done deal. A lot of people just say that it's a done deal.
If this is what Out of all the great shit that's out there.
Right.
Out of all the great shit.
Or all the things that need to be done. They need to not be reelecting this person, honestly. But the fact that everyone went along with it makes it even worse, though. Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like this. If I could appease you,
yeah,
then that's like a shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You could come back and say, didn't I not give y'all street names that y'all wanted?
Yeah, yes.
Am I not for the people?
Right.
Bro, go play in bro.
You remember the George Floyd statue that I don't even know. That looked like Jimmy Walker. It was a mess. But everybody, well, not everybody, but they love that. And now where they at? Out here fighting for DEI. All right. Y'all are off the hook. Yeah, the dude is. But all these people that are going for it are just as bad. yeah, I agree. I'm just saying. Look, Punani plays. Shout out to the Black Couch.
That's it. That's it. We found it.
That might be it.
That was it.
Yeah, I cannot. Shout out to y'all though. I see you, Mimi. You better be over there cooking like you're supposed to be. Don't be using me as no excuse.
Mimi back in here.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Right? We don't do spaghetti 2 days in a row. Okay. So go ahead and heat that stove up again. You heard me? Oh, did you doing takeout? All right, that's cool.
Oh, there you go.
That's cool. That's good. What you doing for the takeout? Not Chinese takeout.
Why not? What's wrong with Chinese?
No, because people say takeout and we say takeout and we mean Chinese.
Takeout can mean anything that's coming from somewhere else besides my house.
We say takeout meaning Chinese up north in Jersey. When you hear takeout in like New York or New Jersey, I know they're talking about Chinese food. Because on front of the Chinese spots, it says takeout. So we started calling it takeout.
Yeah, I never had a takeout in Jersey. Anyway. Before we transition over, this is the perfect time for this.
I could be lying. I know she better have on something.
She don't wear drawers.
What she wear?
Nothing.
Just some pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor, you put on some on there stanky hole. It don't stink. We'll put on some. It smell like roses. Lord help me, I pray. And don't turn me loose, Jesus. Don't pray for my twat.
She don't wear drawers.
What she wear? What she wear?
She don't wear drawers.
What she wear?
Nothing.
Pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping.
That's my shit.
Pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Lord help me, I pray. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Stanky hole. 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 It smell like roses. It smell like roses. It smell like roses. It smell like roses.
She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers.
That was it.
Oh shit!
That was it.
Oh my god, that's gonna be the theme song.
You see the beginning of the push. Yep, that's it.
Oh shit! Woo! My head hurts. Oh
That's
my god! I saw that. I was like, "This is too much."
That's it.
Look, that duck was getting violated. Freaking SKC tried to put that in one of my videos. I said, "Take that shit out." I said, "Take that shit out." No.
No, that's hard. That's hard. I can't hold you. That one hard.
Oh shit! I'll be trying, y'all. Shout out to Sway the Remix guy, though. Woo, Lord, help your people.
Yeah, he smoked that.
Oh my God. All right. Damn. Tony said unlike and unsubscribe. Damn. Damn, is that bad? Sheesh. So shout out to Kofa, because I told y'all Kofa is on one. Okay. So he already got this this meme from the Breakfast Club interview. He said, no man wants his woman out dressed like that. Strips of clothing. Phylicia Rashad. Queen Mother has spoken. Stop arguing with me. We already know that Kofa has been on one about biatches. Okay. So this kind of comes at the right time. So I'm gonna go ahead, y'all, and I'm gonna go over TC's video from earlier today, because he kind of goes in. All right. I don't know how much of this you saw, if you saw any of it. Okay.
No. Okay. I was already rolled out by this time. I just popped in the chat real quick, told him what's up pretty much, and just went back to work.
All right. So this is where he starts. So what Theo is looking at River TV's video. So we're reacting to Theo reacting to River TV, child. Work with us. All right. Because you know the Breakfast Club is crazy. And I ain't got time. And I don't know the Almanac still in here, huh?
Love Wisdom kind of funny.
What's funny?
Love Wisdom, the one in the chat. She's kind of funny.
She is funny.
Yeah, she's kind of funny.
Darkwing Duck must be protected. Dude, that duck is done. That duck is done. That's the first time y'all seen that. Oh my God. SKC has that on his channel all the effing time. I'm like, oh my, take that out of my video. When he made my video, I said, no. Take it out. No. I hate that video.
Oh, fuck.
Shout out to y'all. Good evening, Chrissy. Always good to see you. Boo. She said, because your shirt matches my heels. Beautiful, messy. Thank you. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. All right, y'all, let's go.
Let's move on to the next clip. I'm going to check that out from downtown in 1 second. This is River TV. So to River TV. Love River TV's content. She's reacting to Phylicia Rashad. Phylicia Rashad's appearance from the other day on the Breakfast Club. That's what I have on the thumbnail. It's crazy because I didn't even realize Phylicia Rashad was on there the other day, but she was on there. Check this out, squad. She was on there the day that Just Hilarious, they had Just Hilarious fiasco we reacted to last week. So that's when she was on later that day, but wasn't nobody talking about that shit. Wasn't nobody talking about Phylicia Rashad's appearance last week because of the whole Just Hilarious fallout. So there you have it. I said, oh, that happened the same day? Was not paying attention to it. So, okay, here we go. This is River TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to River as well.
I'm taken aback when I see
Dr. Steele in here.
On a college campus, young women dressed in strips of clothing.
I ain't seen them in a minute.
You ain't seen him where?
Dr. Steele?
Yeah.
I ain't seen him in a minute.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Dr. Steele.
Yeah, I ain't seen him in a while. That's what's up. Big salute, G.
Not paying attention to it. So, okay, here we go. This is River TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to River as well.
I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing.
This is for the people who go out in public with their butt out. We are talking about you.
But more importantly than that, no man wants his woman to be out like that.
Except that anytime a woman says anything, even in the vicinity of another woman, she's being catty and she's fighting.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. So recently, the elegant, the eloquent, the gracious, the beautiful Phylicia Rashad was actually a guest host on the Breakfast Club. And interestingly enough, she was the special guest host on the day that Lauren and Just Hilarious actually got into it. Okay, so the day that, you know, they were airing out all.
So they were over there arguing and carrying on the day that damn Phylicia Rashad was there. That's ghetto. Yo, that's crazy. That's why Just Hilarious has that same outfit on, because I was like, what is this from? She got that white thing on, and then Lauren had on red. And I'm like, because I know they do their interviews the day before they show it. You know what I mean? They do it the day before, and then they play it the next day. No respect, in my opinion. Because they was carrying on. I don't know if you heard that arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were truly carrying on. She should have came out there and grabbed everybody by their daggone ears and said, grow the fuck up. That would have been.
It's a time and place, G.
I agree.
That time and place, like, and that's why you can see, like, that's how some things come across manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? Like a manufactured chaos, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Make it look a certain way, and then everybody thinking that it's It's organic.
Maybe.
You dig?
Yeah.
Because now everybody talking about it. So guess what? All the views that were tumbling down is going to spike up for a little bit.
But then this coming behind it, this definitely helps it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mick. She said, "Thank you, Boo." She said, "I know you. If you knew, then you knew." I said that, and I meant that. Great collab again. Shout out to Mix. If you know, then you know. I said that. I meant that. So she's talking about you and I. Shout out to Trinidad. He's streaming on his channel. Y'all make sure you are subscribed to Full Drinking and Half Thinking. Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram. I'm trying to grow the Instagram, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to Instagram. I appreciate you. Let's go.
All of their grievances between one another is the same exact day that Phylicia Rashad was on. And what better way to iron out your differences than, with somebody who brings that divine feminine, again, gracious energy to the space to kind of like level the playing field. During the interview, she was actually asked a couple of questions in which she answered. And to no surprise, modern women were attacking her on the internet.
Oh, no.
Okay. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to go ahead and press play, pause, play, give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this entire situation. Just another reminder that, like I said before, the Breakfast Club is locked up like the Fort Knox. So there does have to be a certain, pause format just so that I can effectively display the message while you guys hear everything that she has to say.
Came up in the era, Miss Rashad, where dignity and grace were everything. So you ever look at how wild Hollywood is now, you just think to yourself, boy, y'all got it easy. Y'all wouldn't have got away with that in my day.
You'd have to look at Hollywood. I could look at the way young ladies dress.
So he's just, reiterating, like, you were at a time that, it was, grace and poise and elegance and beauty. And are you ever disappointed when you look in, Hollywood amongst the people who are now the actors and stuff like that of this time and feel disappointed with the way in which women are portraying themselves and carrying themselves? And she said, I don't even have to necessarily just look in Hollywood. I can go to, Target up the street and see how women dress and see, how far off we are from when, she was in her prime in her time.
You're familiar with Phylicia Rashad, right?
Absolutely.
So what'd you think about what she just said, River?
About what River said or what Phylicia said?
Both, whatever you want. Go ahead.
It's the same thing that men been talking about for the longest time, right? Sense alone, internal sense would tell you, why would I dress in a certain way to draw certain attention to me?
But that's what's being done.
Right. But not necessarily, you might not want what comes with that attention. Because then the statement you making right there, right? The statement that you're sending, right? Just like when I got on Buddy ass when he was on Pop the Balloon for looking weird. What statement you're sending? Even before you open your mouth, right? You could be, let's say you had a PhD, and you open your mouth and it's nothing but pure intelligence, pure love, pure compassion and empathy, right? And you're on the verge of curing cancer, right? But they're not going to speak to you because you present yourself like you're a streetwalker. So when you get streetwalker responses, you can't sit there and twist up your face and not confused about it.
Except that's what happens. Yeah.
It's not because they lack sense. They just want to live and lay in ignorance.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Because you can't tell me.
Right. I'm gonna tell you.
But when you go to work, that man told you put on some proper fucking slacks or a proper skirt, a proper blouse, a proper cover up, right? And sit your doofy ass in this cubicle.
Yeah.
See, there is no real repercussion. Right? Losing your job is a repercussion to your bad action, your bad behavior. You smell me?
Yeah. No, that's a great point, though. As I just transitioned back into work the last 2 days, I certainly had to dress better going into the office than I was around the house for the last month, right? But we do what we got to do in order to get to where we need to be. So it's not like people, you're right, don't really know the difference.
They do.
Going to work looking like an asshole, depending on what job you have too, because that's why certain people should be bottle girls. They might think that it's okay to dress like that anywhere. You know what I mean? But she's right about seeing people. We already know seeing people out. Excuse me. That's why Jason Black can have so many pictures too. Then they post it Because you obviously want someone to see it. And I ain't got a problem with women and what their bodies look like and all that type of stuff. It's just the foolishness of you acting like you don't want someone to look at you. And then when someone looks at you, then you give this fake, oh my God, I can't believe toxic masculinity, idiots and all that other bullshit, which is just bullshit at the end of the day. Just to cause chaos, in my opinion.
Remember we went through this shit with the gym girls?
Yes.
We went through this. We went through this already.
I mean, I don't think that it ever stopped, honestly.
Well, I haven't seen it on the spectrum lately, but we went through a whole phase when this was a thing.
Mm-hmm. Because they were accusing men of being perverts.
Right. But
I see girls in the gym, even in my class, with these booty shorts where it's in the crack of their ass, right? And everything is so damn tight. And I'm looking because, damn it, you got it on. You obviously want someone to look. And I'm like, all right, your ass look good. I just want to know, is it really look like that, or are the shorts making it look like that?
Right.
I ask that one day, but I leave people alone.
Yeah, no, it's the most 1 + 1 = 2 thing that's out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these are choices.
Yes.
Right. And you are right. There is a level of chaos, and that's one of the things I'm gonna talk about on when I fire up the cam on my side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this chaos thing that's going on? I touched on it the other day when we was talking about the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is part 2 to it.
Okay.
So I'll drop part 2 this week to it, but it's fuck them, G.
I don't need you. Don't tap out now because
no, I'm with you. I'm riding with you. You know that.
Okay.
But it's just like
I feel you. It's tiresome to continue to have this dumbass conversation.
No. I'm not tired. No. That's fine. It's like this. When you was raising up, right? You looked to your people to show you the example.
Mm-hmm.
The people that's under them, is that the fucking example you leaving out there?
Yeah. Then there's that.
You see? You see how shit just don't exist in one vein. I keep saying, take things to the next thought.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be able to see more and further. I tell that shit to my daughter. Take 2 seconds and have a second thought.
Mm-hmm. That's good. They don't. It's whatever I want.
It's whatever what I want, how I want it. Can't tell me nothing. And then when they receive,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The reaction to their actions, woe is me.
Right. No, I was going to say that. That's exactly what I was about to say. But then put upon, but you put it on out here, just like half of the stories we talk about. Then they mad, but it's like, but if you didn't put it out here, then we wouldn't be talking about it.
Yep.
We wouldn't know about it. We wouldn't know about most of this stuff if y'all wasn't so desperate for someone to see you and make a comment. You just want the comments that you want and not necessarily the comments that other people will think of you. Then, of course, it's racism or some ism instead of you're just a hoe.
Yeah.
Whoredom all 2025.
Yeah. Any fucking excuse under the sun to promote fucking whoredom.
Yeah.
Any excuse.
Yeah. Agree.
Anyone. When the people are around them, it's like, do people around you love you?
Well, do you really think that they could say anything to them? Because everybody's going to say, I'm an adult. But then when you talk about Cassie, 19, dealing with Diddy, oh, she was just a kid. She didn't know.
Yeah. Yep.
She was an adult and she knew. Just like the 17-year-old knew. And she was legal in that state and the state of New York at the time. But everybody wanted to ignore all that. Poor women.
Of course. There you go. I'm telling you, all this shit is this liberation, this feminist, this female sexual liberation madness, right?
Mm-hmm.
For one, when has women's sexuality and sexual prowess been circumcised? Because men like it. So why the fuck would we fucking that doesn't make sense. Right. So you see how you feed people fuckery and they just jump on this shit and get the fucking going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
SYCBM Trinidad. Shout out to Dr. Steele. I appreciate you, honey. He said this is not an uncommon situation. Every time a classy Black woman holds others accountable, these real women's, shout out to Danica Marie, throw daggers at her. This happens to some of the women content creators I listen to. I ignore those bitches, child. They don't, it's all good. It's all good. But
that's a fact.
Fact. I expect it all the time. But it's okay. Just leave that shit on the internet. That's all I gotta say.
That's a fact, yo.
Shout out to Cadic Romello. I appreciate you. He said, serious question. Is someone sending a wellness goodbye? Goodbye, sir. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Subscribe here. Subscribe to Full Drinking and Half Thinking. Thank you all so much. If you're here, if you're there, please make sure you hit the like button. Shout out to Chaotic Romello. He said, it's coming to a head. 2 of my nephews said they will not date Black women. That's what Obsidian used to say about his nephews. Actually, he said that they were all whores. And he was like in high school. He said all the girls are whores. I'm like, okay. I'll let that go.
Click on Pool Man real quick.
Pool Man.
313. Above J-Dub. On the Kev G.
You just throwing out names before this comment?
Nah, Pool Man was on the road to comment.
Right here. Y'all.
Hold on. You saw the 2-1. Damn it. Hold on. Hold on. I'll find
this one?
Yeah. You saw that 2-1 and not pregnant media man cover. Yes.
What is that?
It's this challenge that's out right now. It's like they boasting about being 21 and not having a child. Fuck. I was gonna tap it, but I wanted to do some more research on it. But I'll get to it. 313 whenever I get some more research. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. We look forward to it.
Gang.
I agree with her.
And I didn't watch all of this video from River. I only watched the first couple minutes. What's going on, Go Creek? I see you. But I was on TikTok looking for some content yesterday, and that's, if you look on today's thumbnail, I got Phylicia Rashad, I got this other broad on there. They is going in on her on TikTok, man. That's what they do. It's like these women just don't want to get right. Of course, it doesn't apply to all women.
Oh, sorry,
but they're mad at her.
Sorry. My bad. But Theo is saying that he's on TikTok and they're going after Phylicia Rashad because of course they are. Of course they are.
We're saying this shit.
Ooh.
Women shouldn't be out here dressing like skeezers. How did your mother not teach you this shit? Oh, she's a goddamn skeezer too. Oh my! That's just crazy that you would think that this basic concept is the basic concept of being a little bit more conservative and not having your titties out and your ass out when you want to pick up some toilet paper from the goddamn bodega. You would think that would be okay. Oh yeah, she's kind of right on that. Nope.
Access denied.
All the hood booger chicks are like, fight me.
No, shit. What's the matter, pants?
I'm
not talking about that. I'm talking about elbow, shoulder over here. You want my coat? Yeah.
Now, the reason why I thought that was interesting to include that clip is because, just like I said, you see when a woman who's standing in who she is as a woman, right? When a woman is sure of herself, when a woman is not trying to be masculine or not trying to fit in another box or not trying to compete with anybody else, you see when that woman is in her space, in her square, she's going to bring a sense of caring, nurturing energy with her that's going to cause camaraderie around her. Now, the reason why I wanted to pinpoint, like I said, that clip is because, again, Jess and Lauren were just arguing. Okay, they were just going back to back. Lauren was just telling her, I'm a grown woman. You can't talk to me like that.
Like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush. My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown ass woman. And I understand you could say that on air right there.
Jess was just talking about the fact that she overtalks and she don't know how to be quiet and stuff like that.
Now listen, I have said hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like I'm not doing that.
I said earlier. Man, Theo Coop, I've said this before. I can't even see my face right now. Don't matter.
Where are you?
You can hear my voice. I'm not a violent person whatsoever. If we on live radio, you tell me to hush, you might get punched in the face. All right.
It's good.
Child, we said the same thing. Ain't no way. He's taking it back to when they were going back and forth and arguing, and Jess Hilarious, who sounds like a man most of the time anyway, was telling that little girl that she needs to hush and be quiet. I don't know if you saw that. But the point is that they were arguing, cackling, going back and forth with Phylicia Rashad there. You know what I mean?
I hope she wasn't in studio.
She probably was not in the. She was not in the room with them for sure, but she was in the studio, as in the building. Right.
Yeah.
Now, whether they argued before or after her interview, we don't know that really. But the point is that you couldn't even keep it together for her, Phylicia Rashad, to act normal. You know what I mean? And to have a conversation. And now the big deal is that Lauren now has her own podcast, which I guess is the thing now. And Jess Hilarious will still just be sitting here with them. I anticipate that this is going to be an issue for her again.
Let's be honest. She does not have talent.
She does not. She does not.
She does not have talent. The girl went to school and got a degree, so she learned this broadcasting thing. She learned this journalism thing.
Yep.
So the girl, let's say she didn't have talent, right? But what she did was she took the necessary steps to cultivate a skill. You dig it?
Yeah.
And she goes up there and she does her fucking thing.
Yeah.
Flawlessly, seamlessly, could read properly.
Because they're saying that Jess Hilarious can't really read properly either. And then she was kind of clowning the girl for reading properly. And I'm just like, what are we talking about?
It's oh God.
She probably supports on Back That Ass Up Boulevard though.
She does. She's about to move there.
Yo, this is hard.
If in your professional setting, right? If you can't maintain your professionalism, just go ahead and quit. If you can't take your ratchet behavior and put that shit in your back pocket until you get back to the block,
I agree.
Jesus Christ. It's almost like it's fun and it's cool to be a raging fuck. Where's my fucking sign at? Jesus Christ.
Please. Yes, a raging,
and a baby back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
No, seriously, I agree. And she's the elder, as everyone knows, Jess Hilarious is the elder.
Thank you.
Brought this young lady in here. Now she's mad. And this is the best. If this is how the elders know how to conflict resolute, and I don't know if that's really a word, then maybe this is why they're down there talking about WAP Alley. Okay? I'm just saying.
Where you live at, fool? All right, when you see WAP Avenue, right? You gotta come down 2 streets. Then you're gonna see Busted Down.
Yes. And no one has a problem with this. Like, it's that whole thing is like playing in your face, and they seem to not see it. That's a whole playing in your face game right there.
Like red nose on, like colorful hair, big clown shoes, and you're just dancing in front of your face, and you still can't see it. Can't see it.
And even I mean, I don't know if they know about it, but the pros, where are they at to say anything about it? They don't care. It don't make them no money or whatever, so they don't give a damn.
Dog.
But as soon as the white people leave, they'll be saying that they're racist. I promise you. Mark my words, y'all, if that's what happens. If that's any of their part of town. Not even just white people, but anybody else.
So Lauren, I know Lauren is way more professional than I am. I did it.
Huh?
I say it's shameful when you have so many more greater things out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Why not name them after FBA inventions?
Right.
Right? Why not name them after Black Panther members?
Right. Chadwick Boseman, even at this point.
Chadwick Boseman.
Some of the people, George Foreman Boulevard now. You know what I mean?
It's so much. Tentacion is from Florida. Why not name it Tentacion Boulevard?
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Yeah. No, I agree.
You see?
Yeah. So that just shows and proves where the value is. Rap lyrics as Uncle U and the other people after him that keep getting taken on up out of here and or going to jail. But let's make sure we continue to make sure that we lift that up.
Right. Because some way, some shape, some form, it seems like that's the max.
It's like that's all they think we have to offer.
Right. They good for shucking and jiving now, boss. I tell you what, you put on some of that rap music, they cut a rug for you now.
And then they'll turn around and say that's racist. But this is exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Where's the outrage? And it's a colored who's allowing it to happen, that wants it to happen.
He might be a tether for real, though.
He could be. But as far as I'm concerned, we're just going to name him black. And all them people that are on the board agree to it. So they just all as jackasses as he is.
They should have just put a plastic bag over his head when he brought the comment up in the first place. Let's slide a paper bag over his head till he gets sleepy.
No plastic bags. Remember, bag, wrap, tape, dead. No, don't say that. Sorry. Shout out to Romello. I appreciate you, boo. He said, color starter pack, hot sauce in the purse, plays the saxophone, WAP. And now this. Messi, I still identify as a Japanese man with cornrows. Maybe I'll be Japanese for the month of April. I'm just saying I agree.
I tell you what I'm doing.
What you doing?
Me? Oh, Rasta Punjabi.
Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. I don't blame you. I thought you was going to say be a Trinidadian, but that's okay.
They getting on my nerve. No, they not.
Reaction to that. Just hilariously, that shit a couple times, telling a grown-ass woman to hush and shut up so she can overtalk her. Bitch, please.
Shut up, bitch.
I'd knock the Baltimore out that bitch if I was Lauren. Be that as it may.
Internet loves
Yes, you are here.
One of the easiest ways to create
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
And here we have her now, you know, saying, "Oh, do you want to wear my coat?"
No, she what's the pants?
I'm not talking about that.
I'm talking about elbow shoulder over here. You know, you want my coat?
Even though it was a joke, it's the fact that the two of them, knew within themselves that because of who this woman is and because of the essence that she carries, they had to get in line. You know, it's just like when you're growing up and, you and your sisters or you and your cousins are sitting there arguing and your grandmother walks into the room or your mother walks into the room. You guys got to play nice because y'all both don't want to get in trouble. Like, that's the energy that this woman brought. Yeah. And I thought that was a very, very powerful, even though it was just a little clip, it was very powerful to me.
Ladies are so beautiful. Mm-hmm. They're so beautiful. Something has happened in popular culture. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism because I don't mean it that way.
Now here we have her doing the same disclaimer that Sherry Shepherd did when she was calling out, the clothing or the attire of, Zoe Kravitz and Megan Thee Stallion.
And so this is where I have to put my Auntie Sherry wig on. And I say this with all of the...
Oh, I forgot all about that. I never even talked about that. They were at some award show and her boobs were just like, what...
Then what's her name? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you see it? I only saw Meg, but they said there was a couple of people.
The picture circular, of course. That picture circular. I didn't know it was from an award show though.
Yeah, it was some award show or something.
What's her name? Did the same thing.
Who?
Well,
yeah,
Monique.
Oh, you mean she gave back feedback?
Monique was telling them about dressing appropriately,
in the airport.
When they step outside, yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Every time I'm on a plane, always. I'm like, whatever. That's what you gentlemen are supposed to be taking care of and cleaning up. It looks like Roddy's in here somewhere on one of the channels. Shout out to Roddy. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Love Wisdom says, when I tell you Phylicia is the epitome of elegance, I agree. Because, I love the Cosby Show, of course. But even now, like, are these people going to be looking up to Cardi B later in life? Who they going to look up to, y'all? Who they going to look up to? Megan Thee Stallion? Who? I need somebody to give me somebody that these people will be looking up to. That's like decent. I just say decent at this point. It won't be Sherry Shepherd. It will not be Monique.
Right.
Who is it? OF hoes. All right, Switchblade.
Love that I have.
The same exact disclaimer. I'm not meaning this to harm you. I'm not meaning this to hurt you. I'm not meaning this to offend you. I'm not meaning this to disrespect you.
And Monique did the same thing. And this is what this is why it irritates me, River. And this is what's difference between men and women. We just, man, if we got some shit to say, we just say that shit. Fuck your feelings.
It's good.
If I got something to say to a man, I'm saying that shit. I'm not worried about how he gonna take it. As long as I don't take it as long as I don't say it in a disrespectful way.
What you think about that?
That's how men communicate.
Nah, I've
What,
said that
what, he talks straight.
No, I've said that before with my husband who will tell me about conversations with the people that he works with, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, you can't say that." He's like, "Of course I can say that. You should hear what he says to me." I said, "I hear y'all sometimes." I was like, "I can't believe y'all talk like that." He said, "What are we gonna do? Cry?" He said, "We men, we say what we gotta say, and then we move on and get the fucking work done." So I'm familiar. I'm very familiar with that. And then we know that we can't say anything to these bitches. It's always the tone, the way you said it, who you think you are. No correction whatsoever. Then we'll turn around and say that you gentlemen will not wife anyone or whatever.
Right.
You ain't no good crust, dust, must, rust, ashy ass idiots.
Right.
Shoot, Theo will say it here on the damn show, of course. Period. I mean, you do too. You do the same thing. Honestly, you do the same thing. No, just no offense.
No. You good. Men tend to tend to talk, right? And if I say something offensive, just let me know. Oh shit, my bad. Got it. This is it's in my brain now. You don't like that word. You don't like, right? Cool, easy there. That's it. It's so simple.
It's not that simple.
It's so simple, man.
It's not.
Men been growing up being insulted our whole life. We just insult each other to each other's face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but y'all, that's why this is another, we talked about it yesterday, I think, another difference between men and women. Which is what is being talked about in this case right here. Like River's saying that she got to make this disclosure. I'm not disclosing shit. Fuck these bitches. I'm not making no disclosure.
Right.
I'm a woman. I'm a Black woman too. So I'm going to say it because y'all can do whatever you want to destroy the image. Then I can say whatever the hell I want to try to let people know that we're not all the same. Because I would like to make sure that some of us are differentiated from this clan. They can have it. Me, Mona, Tiara, Mixed, Take Heed, we are not the same. We are not the same. And even when people they just lump everyone together, I'm not offended by that because I just can't be fighting every fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's why, in my opinion, I believe also why so many men are here, because they know that, because that's not what the women who are here are like. So
there you go.
So even though we're, we joke with the MSD and the MSG, they know very well that that's not who we are. And every woman is included here, because if you hear, you obviously got some sense and you're not sensitive and you're not just over here getting all mad because of something that I might say. No, knowing it don't even apply to you. We know what applies to. That's where the people be in the comments. Shout out to Laura.
Yeah.
Laura Reck. We don't even have to say
who?
Laura Reck. I highlighted her. Go ahead.
I've seen women get offended for other women.
Get offended for?
For other women. It has nothing to do with you. Why are you offended?
I don't get offended by their bullshit.
Not you. I have seen women be offended by some shit said that had nothing to do with them, but they were offended for other women.
Fuck them bitches.
Are y'all vaginas attached to each other?
They're adults.
I just don't get this madness. But guess what?
That's
I have my folding chair, and I'll be sitting by the train track. I'm telling you.
That's sisterhood stuff.
Yeah,
that's absolutely sisterhood stuff. And y'all all already know I don't do that.
They living by the coochie code.
I'm here with y'all, but in real life, no, fuck that. Same thing again, I'm gonna keep bringing up Cassie, because in one breath she's supposed to be innocent and we're supposed to give a fuck about her, which I don't. You knew what it was. Everybody knew what it was when you dealt with Diddy. I don't want to hear it. You spent 10 years over there. They can make excuses for her. Nobody got nothing to say about none of these kids.
Right.
The specifically the female teachers, counselors, and whatever taking advantage of little boys. Nobody seems to care about that.
None.
Shout out to Live from New York. Thank you, honey. Said modern women have lead poisoned brains. Could be something. It's something, child.
The juice worth the squeeze. I don't know if Juice is in the chat right now. I don't know. I haven't seen Juice in the chat, but salute to him. I don't mind saying this because I said this to him. Matter of fact, the last time when we did the members only, Juice was telling me that he wants to start his channel. Juice made a couple videos. If y'all was in the last members only Q&A, it was like 6 months ago. I said, Juice, you bullshit. Stop talking about it. If you wanted to do it, you'll be doing it. Stop bullshitting. He was like, bet.
Right.
I hate the fact that women have to give each other disclaimers, and they have to do all this ass kissing before they say what the fuck it is because they're worried about the next woman's feelings. Oh, I don't know how she's going to take this. Shut up, bitch. Just say that shit, bro. Just say that shit. It just amazing. And then women, and I'm not critiquing them for it. I'm saying they have to do this because this is how.
Don't back up. Don't back up now, Theo. Sound like you making a disclaimer there, boo.
What Laura snitching on me about?
Say again?
Laura snitching on me about something.
What did you do?
I don't know what she said. Trent said it.
Clarence said, I was a victim of my high school English teacher at 15. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, I hear a lot of y'all, you always talk about what's happened to you, whether it's teacher, whether it's aunt, someone related to you. That makes it even worse. Like I said, even about R. Kelly, who's wrong with what he did? But let's not act like he wasn't,
basically given.
Yeah, right.
Basically gifted.
Right.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild work out here. That's
I think that's what she said right there.
Hey, Laura, stop snitching.
Shareholder said, take your feelings, shine it up real nice, turn it sideways. You know the rest. Shout out to you, hon. Kev G said, them teachers love the football players. That lady was a soccer coach. That one lady from yesterday, she was a soccer coach.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually some gym teacher or even a substitute teacher or any teacher. They don't have any limits.
Yeah. She did boys and girls soccer.
I believe so.
Yeah. And then the other lady was a prison counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, juvie counselor, not prison.
Good night, Mix. If you can't come back, always good to see you. We'll see you next time for sure. Thanks for everything that you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shareholder said, I got suspended for cursing a teacher out that tried to touch me inappropriately. I didn't say anything because my mama could fight and I didn't want her going to jail. Shout out to mom. I believe it.
That's a fucked up predicament to be in, bro.
It is, right? I'm sure a lot of people didn't tell for one, embarrassment, two, being too young, I'm assuming, right? Not knowing how to deal with their feelings, disappointing their mother or father, possibly feeling ashamed, and then not knowing if someone would believe you.
Think about this. We living in these days now, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the most we've seen this thing be exposed.
You said this is the most?
We've seen the exposure of men actually coming out and saying, this is what happened to me.
Yeah, good.
Think 15 years ago. 20 years ago. Right?
Yeah.
Think about those people that were in school 20 years ago. Think about those people that was in school 30, 35 years ago. Y'all generation, the generation behind. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
How much of this shit was really going on, but let's say the resource or the information, right, or the support systems was just not there for them. I mean, imagine how much of this really actually went on.
It was a lot going on. I agree. There definitely was a lot. And we wasn't talking about it. Let me rephrase. We wasn't telling it. Let's say it that way.
Right.
Because kids usually know. Because kids can't keep anything to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to tell someone who's going to tell someone who's going to tell someone. That's how I knew. Well, my daughter told me, and then I had to tell that young lady's mother.
Gotcha.
So it eventually is going to come out. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of who is it going to go through. Shout out to Phoenix Blaze. Thank you, hon. She said, I'm a 70s baby. Shout out to us. She said, I say if the shoe fits, then lace them up and run that marathon. This is what they do to not be accountable for being 304s 24/7. I agree with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone who is here between both channels. Please make sure you subscribe to both, like both videos. Shout out to Michael Love. I appreciate you, boo. He said, honestly, what should we expect from babies of crack babies? That might be them. I don't know where they are. Is that what it is? Wait, who's the crack babies? I'm not. It came after, crack came after me. So that'd be the 80s.
I think you're talking about the hoes that's out now.
I was just gonna say, so that would be them because that came after me in the 80s and the 90s. So that would be these kids. Wow. That could be it. That could be it. Nicole said mostly millennials. That would be you, Trinidad.
Yeah, that's my client.
Wow. That explains something. That could be it.
The fuck you mean?
Not you. I'm just saying, period. Like, where are they at? This is them. This is y'all. Wow. Shout out to y'all for putting that together because I couldn't figure it out.
75. 1975?
She's I think Phoenix said she was born in 75.
Oh, Chaotic said 75 too.
Yeah, 71 for me. Shout out to y'all.
And this is how soft women are when they wear their feelings on their fucking chest. But they do this. They do all the I call it lip service. I'm not getting on all of you, my beautiful, gracious, beautiful black queen. They do all that, but all those platitudes. But here's the thing: it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how soft you say it. They still won't get offended by it. That's why they let that shit go. Throw that shit out the fucking window because they still gonna get offended by it either way you say it. Christopher _ the Great just subscribe. Salute. Let's go, Chris.
I'm coming from a place of love, right? And you know where I think that a lot of things have gone awry, especially with this generation of women, is that a lot of these women are trying to measure up. Okay, like I'm just gonna give you myself for example. I see Phylicia Rashad as one of those people that you sit at her feet and you just don't say nothing. You just get a pen and a notepad and you just take notes. That's it. You don't have to add to the conversation. You don't have to prove how much you know. You don't have to, over talk. You just sit there and you absorb information. You absorb wisdom.
I agree.
That's what you do. Okay, we're in this day and age where they feel like, old lady, you can't tell me nothing. Granny, you can't tell me nothing. Oh, well, they don't know what I know. Like, that's the air that we're in. And how I know that is the comments. Okay, the comments that these women left under this post was so distasteful to one of our icons.
Do we have any icons? I don't think we do. That's why we got streets called Wild Boulevard and City Girl Avenue. Do we have any icons? Anybody, Bueller? Dr. Umar?
Of course we got icons.
Who is it? Dr. Umar?
I didn't say Umar. You the one keep saying Umar. I'm not saying Umar.
Ricky?
Nah, of course we got icons, man.
These people aren't thinking about the ancestors until they want to make an excuse for something, and then they want to talk about the ancestors. Does that make sense?
I'm jacking.
Okay, so we're talking about who Theo and Riva are talking about.
But then
They don't respect anyone. That's why that one girl could talk nastily negatively about Martin Luther King, and no one said anything.
Boy,
I forget her name.
B. Simone.
B. Simone, yeah, and she could just say whatever the hell she wants. But then if we say, "Bitch, fuck you," then you're a misogynist or whatever the hell it is that they pull out their ass. Some ogeny or something like that.
Of course.
Okay, they're saying it's Thomas Sowell.
Thomas Sowell?
Sowell?
Yeah, he's an author. He's an author and an orator.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's pretty smart.
K the Godfather said Lotto. Y'all be serious, okay? Shout out to Mina 78. Shout out to all the 70s babies. Shout out to us. Any 70 number, I appreciate ya.
I'll get into the comments in a second. Let me just get back to the conversation.
But you're young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing.
Now, again, context matters. Same exact situation that happened with Sherry Shepherd. Same exact situation that happened with India Ari. You know, India Ari spoke out about the fact that, you know, these women are dressing a certain way, and they were at the Essence Festival, and how distasteful that it was, and how, you know, that was not the time and place for that kind of behavior.
But the video in question was out of context for the Essence Festival. Essence is a 53-year-old institution that was always about wholesome Black entertainment. The brand shifted right under people's feet. That's what I meant when I said context.
Here she's saying, you know, Phylicia Rashad is saying the women who are on college campuses.
I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing.
Again, context is necessary. You going to the beach, you're not going to wear the attire that you would wear to the beach or to a beach party to college.
That's a fact. Salute to for Brown right here. I think he makes a good point. The Black woman is above reproach no matter who. Black men can't hold them accountable, not even elder Black women. Anybody who isn't singing their praises will be destroyed. That's a fact, bro.
Shout out to
General, what up?
Not Essence Festival is the new Freaknik. Lord. I'm pretty sure they asked them to come up and do that though. I don't know because I don't go to that. But I'm sure they asked them to come up and do that.
They go down.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that they do? I've never
yeah.
Computer Geek said Bill Cosby checked them in Newark, New Jersey, and they got big mad. I don't remember that. Women? I know he said it about men, pull your pants up, wear a belt, tuck your shirt in, and those things, and everybody got mad about that because niggas don't want to listen at all. Everybody knows everything except then we at the bottom of all these lists, so I'm confused as to what's going on. Because if you know everything, you definitely should be at the top. That's what I think. Maybe it's just me though.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So he said it was that time when he talked about the men.
Yes. Yeah. Cosby never say nothing about. I don't remember Cosby saying about women. I remember definitely talking about men though.
No, but he was in charge of a different world about college, right? Where as the 90s, they didn't dress anything like what women dress like now.
Right.
Which is probably also where she's getting it from. Not the TV show, but the way that show was how college was then. Completely 100% accurate, just like that. Everybody was basically together. Everybody wore baggy clothes, a bunch of colors, and it was just fine. We were not half naked or anything like that, unless we was going to a fucking pool party or something. We really were not. But now people be trying to go to work looking like crazy, looking like they don't want to wear what they will, anything appropriate or whatever. And sometimes the place gotta go along with it because they'll get sued. Everybody getting sued for everything stupid. It's ridiculous.
And I said that some time ago, man. It's like everyone gets criticized. And we even look at the dominant society being Caucasians, even the white male, who's pretty much dominated this planet. White men get criticized every single day. And they still have to eat it. They still have to take it. But it seems as if, and I hate saying this shit, man, but it seems like black women, of course not all, but they're the one group who you cannot criticize them whatsoever. No one can hold them accountable, and no one can say anything. And that's why I said, and this goes back to, for Brown, it goes back to Kevin Samuels with the whole tone argument. When they were complaining about KS, it was it's the tone. And they never called him a liar. They never called him a liar. It was always the tone argument. And I asked one question, and I've asked this one question several times. What person has had the right tone and been able to critique black women and black women listen?
Anybody? You know anybody?
Nah.
Okay. That's it.
It's we kind of been tapping at it. It's the joy of ignorance.
Mm.
And ignorance means that you don't know. So you just act like you don't know, right? You're just pretending that you don't know. I just don't know no better. I just don't know when to shut the fuck up. I just don't know when I should wear appropriate clothing. I just want to have my fucking cans and my hams out. It's all a act.
Is that a dig at me?
You having your cans out?
Yeah. Is that a dig at me?
No, you be home.
That is true. That is true. Woo! Anyway, let me not make this about me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me not.
No, that was it.
Okay.
No, that was it.
So when he was going off, that's when I was kind of listening, but I had to pay attention to what was going on at work. But it sounded like, again, like you said, like some of the stuff that you already have said and what we was talking about. It was when I was listening to him, I'm like, it's like I was listening to you, which I was listening to you all when all the generals were co-signing what it is that you were saying that day. Remember, I know you know what I'm talking about. Rhonda said cans can be all out at home. Girl, when this show is over, child, okay? Shout out to Chrissy. Thank you, hon. She said, where's Auntie Monique? Haven't heard anything from her. She was quite loud against bonnets in public places. Well, Monique has she goes back and forth. She quiet right now, but she definitely, we know that she came out and tried to tell them, and she got attacked for it. And that was the nicest anybody is ever going to say anything. Cause I ain't. They'll let these people go down in the name of you not gonna tell me. That's where you not gonna tell me comes from. That's exactly where you not gonna tell me comes from. Mina said, good question. I'd say Rihanna and Chris Brown overcame a lot and have always pushed through, stayed who they were, and accomplished their goals, relatable, but still at their status. As icons? I don't know.
Too young to be iconic.
Chris Brown is from the perspective of his singing and dancing ability for sure. Yeah.
She's saying she asked it to her daughter.
Oh, okay.
She asked her daughter what we was talking. Like she asked the daughter the question we raised in here, and that's the answer that her daughter gave her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least she gave those answers and not Sexy Red and the other one.
Right.
Was it Shahrazad Ali?
Big sister.
Was it Van Zant? Ayala Van Zant? Wasn't her.
And she don't play.
Name me the person.
Who? Sharad Aziz?
And Ayala Van Zant. Both of them don't play.
Yeah, but Ayala had to get out because they was coming at her. And she never yells at anybody. She never has a tone. She be trying to help everybody.
Will you sit there and keep speaking to a wall and expect the wall to walk?
If she was getting paid for it, yeah, maybe.
Easy there.
But she was getting threatened, though. She was getting threatened, death threats and everything.
But the information is out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Easy there, then. She's not going. Why? Yeah, move on. Hey, Messi, you see that stove? It's hot. Don't touch it. Right?
Everybody got to touch fire. Yeah.
Go ahead. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's how I look at it.
Because they always argue the tone. And what I realized shortly after was that the tone don't fucking matter. That's just an excuse. It don't matter how softly you say it, how nice you say it, a la Phylicia Rashad, India RE, and then I don't know if River TV is going to bring it up, but I brought up Monique from a few years ago when Monique was talking about the bonnets in the airports. Y'all remember that? When Monique was saying, my babies. I remember her saying she gave the same soft-ass platitudes that Phylicia Rashad just gave a second ago. When she was saying, she was talking about women being in their pajamas and bonnets in the airport. And they still, y'all didn't get the likes up. I see the moderator's been screaming for y'all to get the likes up, and y'all haven't been doing it. So if the chat get closed, that's on y'all. But it doesn't matter how it's said. It doesn't matter. The tone is soft enough. They don't want to be critiqued. And the question I would have to the black women out there who fall under that category, because it's not all of them. Why is it that you feel you're above reproach? Black men, sure, we gonna get critiqued. We know we gonna get critiqued before we wake up in the goddamn morning.
Facts.
Yeah, I critique Trinidad before I wake up in the morning and just be ready with I'll be ready with the whole list as soon as we start a conversation for the day. I felt it in my spirit that you said something smart to me, Teva. So F you and your day. But child, we doing a show tonight. So make sure you are there on time and don't stand me up anymore.
I wake up feeling so loved. Like,
ready to
be a good day. Time to tackle the day, guys. Hell to the fuck no.
Oh my God. You said this yesterday or the day before yesterday, though, basically what he just said.
It's these things, and it's not, they're so similar, right? There's so much the fucking same. It's like we just walk in, I don't know, like room to room. You get the hotel, and it's like you got the kids with you, so you get the joint rooms. Imagine there's 15 of them shits in a row, and we go in the first one, and we end up in fucking room 15 because it's the same fucking shit day after day. Only thing that fucking changes is the fucking faces. That's the only thing that's changing.
But I was gonna say though, the funny thing is that I know that you're just discovering who TC is, right?
Yeah.
You all have sat in rooms together or on panels together or anything. Nope. You're saying the exact same thing.
I just met him when like last week.
He's probably
this weekend
here. Yeah, he's probably seen you here.
This weekend when he dropped Sunday or Saturday morning. Yeah, that was the first time, and I was hanging out over there for a grip.
But you're still two separate people.
Yep.
Who are in two completely separate places who have never met.
Yep.
Saying the exact same thing.
It's like validation, right?
Yeah.
It brings more. It gives your argument more legs.
Yeah, I told you I was like, just like I don't know this. On your channel when you were talking about it, but it was like this is what happens with y'all. Again, that's why I don't feel like I'm really not talking to men directly. I'm talking about women, but not to men, if that makes sense. Because I don't know, and clearly you have proven just now that I was right, that I don't know.
Yeah, there's no way you can.
Yeah. Especially, and I don't have any sons either.
There's no way you could know.
Yeah, shout out to Roddy. He said it's all love, DNHT and Messi, as well as the villagers. Have to get ready for my flight in the AM, heading to my other aunt's homegoing service. Peace, peace, peace. Sorry for your loss, Roddy. Thank you for stopping by.
One love, my G.
Safe travels, you and your family, and we'll see you soon, hopefully.
You know this shit, my G. You know this shit.
Shout out to everybody that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe to both channels if you have not. Actually, there's 3 channels streaming right now, so make sure that you subscribe to all 3. Shout out to everyone that is here. Appreciate you.
J-Dub, what
up?
As
I said, the dominant society gets critiqued. Why the fuck do you think you the only group of people who can't be critiqued?
Thanks for
it's nonsense. I'm gonna let them cook.
Okay, or to church. that's the two things don't align. There is time and place, and a lot of times it's very distorted. I gotta tell y'all a story. The other day, right? I was at the grocery store, per usual. Okay, that's like my mall. Okay, I was at the grocery store and I saw a woman who was walking. I think I was walking in, she was walking out. And this woman had on some shorts that were like kind of like a spandexy material, but it was very, very tight. I mean, very tight. She had on shorts and they were very tight. I could see her whole kitty. Okay. I could see the whole anything that was there, I could see it.
She could count the hair on that motherfucker.
Woman bends down in front of the outdoor. Okay. And I could see the exact diagram of what somebody would see if she was unclothed and bent over.
I don't see the problem.
This is the problem right here. This is the problem right here. Jackass. But this is what it looked like in the gym. What she's describing is what it looks like in the gym.
Absolutely.
And then but allegedly no one wants anybody to take a look or anything.
It's horseshit.
Or you're a pervert.
You know it's horseshit.
So then now you're out in the grocery store. Child, this is the reason why I don't go to the grocery store. Not really, but this is just add one more to the list on why I don't go. If that's what's going on there. I'm just saying. Nicole said, poor River, she saw that woman's IUD. Woo, that's what it sounds like. Woo!
Nicole nut ass. That was good. That was a good one.
Live from New York said, I need photo evidence. Y'all ain't shit.
I'm just saying.
And what are you saying?
I'm just saying a picture's worth 1,000 words. So
yeah, I think her words were very descriptive. Shout out to River TV.
What's so sad is that we're in this time that, I would love to have been able to be like, hey girl, I just want to let you know this is going on, but I can't take the drama. I'm gonna keep it real. I can't take the drama and the foolishness. I didn't say nothing, but it was so crazy to me because she's doing that while people are walking out of the store and all types of people are looking at you in that fashion. And then what made it worse is that same woman, as I was, coming out of the parking lot, driving out the parking lot, was walking home. That's dangerous.
You're fine.
Dangerous? She know what she doing. You got no sympathy for her. What are we talking about? Siraj said, my sister dressed like that to the gym. Don't think she put on the front of not looking. We got common sense. So the front don't look like what River described. I'm assuming is what you're saying. But they there. Look, Chrissy, no. She said my Pilates. Yeah, they definitely there and yoga. My Pilates class is full of cheeks and camel toes. They're in the weight room, whatever you call it, where you lift the weights and stuff too. I guess they need to breathe or something, child. I don't know.
Thanks.
And again, can't nobody tell y'all nothing. Can't nobody say nothing. Can't nobody correct you. Can't nobody point out something that you might not be aware of. None of that can happen.
And she brings up a great point about that being dangerous. To men, it's obvious. You say that to women, you shouldn't dress like that. Something happened to you. Oh, what? You're saying that I should go out here and get... No, ain't nobody saying that somebody should happen to you. But there's two words, self-preservation. I talk about this shit all the time. You want to make sure that you do what's best in your situation, make sure nothing happens to you, yourself as a person. And the vast majority of people, young, old, white, black, whoever, male, female, the vast majority of people are good. That's just across the board. The vast majority of people are good, normal people. It's a small percentage of people out here, the men who go out here and take something.
I just fucking said that. I just fucking said that.
You're on the same type of time.
Definitely. To bring up another point. To bring up the other point. I don't know if it's going in this avenue. But if you concept as a woman with a man, right? your priority, one of your priorities is right.
Mm-hmm.
Is protecting your man.
Mm-hmm.
How do you protect your man? Not putting him in scenarios where he end up having to go strangle somebody or grab a rat.
I was just getting ready to say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get into those types of situations.
There you go.
People be like, I need my man to be able to. In my mind, I'm like, why are you getting into those types of situations? How about you not get into them and you don't have to worry about it?
How you protect your man is with your fucking behavior.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Your behavior has to be nice and intact. So when you make that phone call and say, hey, yo, daddy, yo, let me tell you what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
He come out of the house like a raging bull. He's coming out for the right reason, though.
Yeah.
He's not coming outside because you mouthy.
I was gonna say, but there's been too many stories of that's exactly what happened, and now they on up out of here.
Thank you.
We've seen and covered too many of those too.
Thank you. Simple thing is this. My man can tell me what to wear. Cool. You got me maxed the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You got me. I'm telling you, you got me. I don't give. Listen here. If you want to be in my life and have the things that I bring to this relationship, because I don't want to say table, because I know you're gonna get triggered and turn into a Tasmanian devil and start spinning. So what I'm gonna do?
It's not about me. Go ahead.
You have to be absolutely aware that as much as your life and your well-being is important, mine is also. And how you protect mine is with your fucking behavior. That is just that fucking simple.
I agree with you, but that's not how they look at it. It's you remember you weren't here with us, but listen. You weren't here with us when the bitch couldn't use the EBT card to buy a 25-cent bag of chips and called the boyfriend in, and he comes in raging. He's now on up out of here over a bag of chips that she couldn't fucking afford because the EBT card wasn't working.
That's buddy got hit with that hawk in New York, right?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
The Spanish dude versus the Arab cat, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll pull out that hawk on his ass and fillet this shit. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and
I remember that.
That's a whole to do. But the point is that you can't eat. You didn't even care enough for him to just find a quarter on the fucking floor because the shit was 25 cents. Now he's on up out of here, but he's also the jackass for running in there like that over a pay for the shit. That's all you have to do. No common sense. 25 cents. 25 cents.
And guess what she's doing right now?
On somebody else.
Probably got the Arab homie piping her fucking gut right now.
Somebody is for sure.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, who would put someone in that situation?
They don't care. They don't care. They're fucking selfish.
But that's also, I mean, obviously we know that we're different from someone like her. Right. But that's the differentiation as well. Like, we would never do something stupid like that. I'd come out and be like, child, can I get $1? I would do that before I'd be like, no, seriously. What?
Yes.
Saying, oh, that man wouldn't let me get something that I can't afford, basically, because I'm sure that's not how it was presented. You got to know who the hell it is that you're dealing with as well on both sides. That's crazy. I got no sympathy for those people. None.
I keep telling y'all, separate yourselves, man. I keep telling y'all, separate yourselves. And let me bring this point home again. Mm-hmm. Well, I keep telling y'all, separate yourself and be a woman and not a fucking
yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a fucking right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Phylicia Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
If she had that conversation outside on a corner, 100 blocks in Harlem, and these young girls started running off at the mouth, you think them young girls would have faces?
Mm-hmm.
They getting packed the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Because she carries herself in the image and with the speech of a fucking real woman. And like I keep telling y'all, real women are always protected. No more are men going to lose their fucking lives for.
I hope not.
Them days are done.
I don't know, Trinidad.
Them days are done.
I hope so.
Well, I tell you what, it's about to be the ratio about to get real fucking skewed out this bitch.
I don't disagree.
Out this.
Beep. Clarence said, "Yep, one of my coworkers' son went to go defend his girl over an argument that she started at a tire shop, and now he's doing 5 years in prison, and she's with somebody else now."
Absolutely. Story never fails.
Crazy.
Never fails.
Crazy.
All about her fucking ego. That's all it is. They wear these things. They wear these outfits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back to that part where Reva was talking about she could see a girl's uterus,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
She had a clear view of her uterus, and it is egotistical things. Hence the reason why you go on IG, and by the time you type in FAT, the next 5 things is going to be boobs, ass, boobs and ass, white girl, black girl, it's all ego. They flooding the game with these things because it's egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
Think about dopamine, right? Think about all these drugs that feed ego that's in your brain chemicals that start spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Serotonin and it's all fucking ego. We are living in a world where women have more ego than men. Men are pride-based.
Mm-hmm.
Women are ego-based. Hence the reason why they're selfish. Because it has to appeal to them and their selfish nature, which makes them hypergamous. These things work in string fucking lines. There's no spaghetti talk. It's a fucking waffle. It's boxed, and you could completely and clearly see each one for its fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
Defined.
Chicago News said, in Chicago, dudes still taking up for these broken ego moment women.
I hope not, G. I swear I hope not, bro. I really do. I really do hope they just
lessons have been learned, clearly. I feel like it was at a prevalent before, but maybe that's because the news doesn't cover it as much as they used to. But I do still see a few here and there now and then.
Right.
Stupid situations that were unnecessary. If you had any type of emotional control and common fucking sense.
I think it's becoming less because in the same sense where it's MGTOW, it's passport bros. It's what's the other one?
CBM.
SYCBM.
SYSBM.
Yeah, you got me with that bullshit. Yeah, SBM and all these other things, right? The red pill, black pill, the other whatever, right?
Whatever, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. I think that is going to become less. Then you got the incel community, right? Which I never heard about them actually going out and harming women.
I've never heard that.
Right? I've heard them label people as incel, but I've never ever seen somebody say, "I'm a fucking incel." I'm from, and they run out and do some wild shit. I've never seen it like that.
No, I've never seen that either. But I feel like that's what they kind of label fresh and fit. And I don't defend them, but I don't think they deserve that. But that's just me. Anyway.
Yeah, love, you got it.
Take a woman's, we'll take something from a woman. That's a small percentage, but they are still out here. That's what I mean. Don't dress like that because you got those 1 or 2 perverts that'll do something to you just because they think, because the way you dress does make a statement about you, regardless of what feminism, regardless of what society says about you. The way you dress says something about you. If I wear a ski mask and I'm in all black and it's obvious it looks like I got a gun in my hip, even if I have a license to carry, And if I'm walking around looking shady as fuck, somebody's gonna think I'm up to something because of how I'm dressed. It's common fucking sense, man. I'm gonna let them cook.
Because all of it is seen as disrespect.
But more importantly than that, no man wants his woman to be out like that. Right?
I grew up on Method Man saying, wearing 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off. Boo.
Now, this is the part that set everybody off. Okay, the fact that
this is the part that set everybody off. What the hell? Because right, toxic masculinity. That has to be what it is. How in the hell could this, of all pieces of this whole interview, be the part where people get upset? Oh, brought up a man. Oh no, how dare you? How dare you? Gentlemen, there's plenty of you here. Any of y'all that's okay with the coochie print? What's it called? Whatever. Showing y'all walking down the street.
It's actually called Punani printer.
What is it?
Punani printers.
Punani printer. Are y'all walking down the street with your girl in her Punani printer outfit, taking her home to your family? Because I'll just say your family reunion, Christmas, taking her to I don't know, the Caribbean on vacation. Is that what y'all are? Y'all okay with that? Oh, Lord have mercy. Sarai says, I got stabbed in my leg for my ex. Was a little different, but I was defending her from her so-called ex. I think they were still together and she was playing both of us. Lord have mercy. Wow.
He said I came out on top, though. Yo, that's the real man, dog.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. What the fuck?
Big man things in. He said, I still got on this motherfucking ass, G.
That's crazy.
That's a man for real right there.
Reaper said no, pretty sure. Then there's the free agent lifestyle. Forgot about that. But you gonna answer?
Oh, the question? I was reading.
Yeah. Free agent lifestyle, that's CGA.
You already
I know.
You already know. No, my auntie finna fight tight, Turkin, Hadouken, Scorpion, get over here. Man, you shit. I'm telling you, my auntie not gonna let them in the house, bro. Auntie don't play.
That's good though.
Auntie don't play them games, man. She gonna look, and she getting on my heels. She getting on my heels.
There you go. That's good. That's someone can say something to people in their family without them getting all offended and everything. Like River said, like I wouldn't be concerned with that woman. She her own self. She gonna do her own thing. I would never even think about saying nothing to nobody. I talk about you though, because that's what you want is for somebody to talk about you.
Right.
Can't tell me anything different. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I know? Good evening to Wolfpack Maine. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that is still here. Make sure you are liking all the videos. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels. We are streaming on 3 different channels. They have been dropped earlier. Thank y'all. I appreciate you for hanging out.
She said, no man wants to have a woman portrayed in a certain way. You know, there has to be things that are sacred to you and to your relationship. A lot of times, oftentimes, when people are getting into a relationship, it's not like he's the first one. Right? It's not like, you know, there's certain steps, but there should be something that is kept sacred between the two of you. And I would think that the image of yourself or the portrayal of everything on your body would be something that would be kept sacred to a relationship. Again, she said this, the woman in the comments went off.
But not only that, you know, it's like there's today's designers. I mean, there's ways, you know, there are other things. And I just
leave something to the imagination.
Yeah. It would be nice.
I agree.
It would
it would be nice. It would be nice if, you know, we don't see, you know, going out to dinner that you in something that it feels like we need to sanitize it when you get up because all your skin and everything on it. It would be nice. Okay? It would be nice. It would be nice if, you know, it's not like a, you know, like a train wreck, right? Like you're looking, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't look away. I gotta look away. This is terrible. Like, why is she doing? It would be nice. It would be nice if, you know, women were able to even receive any type of criticism or assistance with themselves without getting offended. It would be nice. It would be nice if women were able to be held accountable and not get an attitude or curse you out for it. It would be nice. Okay? It would be nice. And I 100% agree that people believe that something that looks good, it means that you have to be half naked. I don't get it.
Girl.
Okay, that's not fashion to me. Fashion is not how much you can take off. Fashion is how you can style what it is that you're wearing. And I believe that, you know, beauty, grace, elegance, that a classy woman never goes out of style.
No.
Ever. I don't care what the trend is. I don't care what the city girls is saying. I don't care. When class and elegance, it never goes out of style. And again, the way in which somebody would articulate themselves to a Phylicia Rashad, right, is going to be completely on the contrary to how they would, you know, articulate themselves to the likes of a Meg Thee Stallion or even a Sukiana. Okay, I hate to use that in comparison. I know that's completely off balance, but I just have to be honest. There's a difference, right? There's a difference with how much people are going to feel like how they can respect you, because people are judging you and seeing how much you respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, what do I need to respect you for? I don't. Because you don't. And I can tell by the way that you carry yourself, and again, by the way that you dress. I don't think that there's nothing wrong that she said. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with that with Sherry Shepherd and what she said. I don't think there's anything wrong with India Ari and what she said. I think that a lot of these women who talk about my body, my choice, you know, are the same ones crying or upset about the fact that, oh, y'all don't respect us and these men treat us like sneaky links and they don't take us seriously because of how you are portraying yourself.
Facts.
100%.
For my eyes only, you know?
Yep. And like you said, there are ways of being sexy without showing so much. Please. And that's really not sexy.
So the first comment says, why is a man's approval the most important thing when it comes to a woman? They have to let that mindset go.
And that was one of the criticisms that I saw on TikTok. And here's the thing, actually the woman on the thumbnail, that was her main thing. Why do you have to make it about a man? You know why? Because y'all need men.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Y'all need men. I'm not saying that a man should be a woman's everything, but the vast majority of y'all are straight women. Y'all need a man, and y'all so fucking stupid. Y'all, they keep saying this bullshit. I don't need a man. I want a man. At the end of the day, even if you even at the end of the day, you fucking need us, okay?
I don't need y'all. Fuck y'all.
What is it? Strong, independent?
Strong, independent. I don't need a man. That's what it is. Another song.
I tell you what, I'll be I get my Foley chair. I told you.
You get into your chair.
Get my Foley chair and watch this shit crash.
It's already crashing. That's what I think. Rhonda said, in my opinion, this is the reason why both sexes are questioned when something bad happens. I agree. Because ain't no believe all women, ain't no believe all nobody, first of all, but it definitely ain't no believe all women. Just like I don't have all this empathy and sympathy for these gremlins. I don't care what their age is. You did an adult thing, you adultly now gonna get the consequences. But they want to have all this forgiveness and say that it's racism, and no one wants to fight that. And then when something happens within the community, you wonder why the community is the way that it is. That community, not mine. Praise the Lord, child. Praise the Lord. Because ain't nobody got time to be living around your fucking gremlins because you don't want to take care of them. Discipline them. You would rather listen to Melyssa fucking Ford for fucking child care tips with no fucking kid. Child. Shout out to hashtag Black Man is fair. He said, I don't know. If you are dating Cardi B, if you're dating Cardi B, Young Miami, Megan Thee Stallion, etc. type, and what those women represent, then you kind of understand her sexy is going to be on display and open to the public. That's true. They do know. That's why I'm like, y'all be knowing who you dealing with. You can't tell me you don't.
He's right.
You can't tell me you don't. It don't even have to be on the extreme of these women listed here. It's women, period. Like in every day.
This is the thing that fucks with my brain. It fucks with me. There is so many fashion houses, seamstresses, clothing lines that make clothes for women, way more than men.
I was gonna say we got a ton of shit ton.
Close your eyes, chuck a rock, and probably hit 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
There's so many nice dresses, so many nice skirts.
Mm-hmm.
Why choose? I know the answer. I know the answer already.
Mm-hmm.
But why choose to put yourself out there and leave nothing to their imagination no more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like Reva was saying, she saw that girl uterus.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know the width, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm at the mall. I got my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Finna get her a little spring sneaker, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little sneaker, a little 2 t-shirts, right? For the spring hangout, whatever the case is, right?
Yeah.
Now I know exactly what your setup is, and I counted the hairs on the lips.
Right.
Now, as a man, to be flat and be base, right? Baseline it, to be honest, I'm going to look at it.
Right.
But automatically, that is not something I would take seriously ever.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I do. I say, hey, take this $1, go to the store, get 4 quarters, go to the gumball machine, get some gumballs while I go mac this thing down, you heard?
Big man things in. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's where we're taking this.
It has purpose.
What's the purpose?
Hoes are important to the ecosystem. I don't know why y'all keep forgetting that.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's why you signed up for OF. Okay. Makes sense. I'm never letting that go.
My moment of transparency is now being used against me.
Yes, yes. Don't act
like fucking MSD woman, bro.
don't act like you don't do it to me.
Hey, yo.
God.
Yep.
Black man.
That'll do it. Yep.
I just can't talk anymore, clearly.
And that'll do it. J Dub laughing already. J Dub.
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Yeah, Rhonda. I got an OF. Okay, let me clarify this. I have an OF account. And the conversation was, why do I have one? I was like, just a curiosity. Some shit was like, I want to see what that looked like. And that was it. Nothing crazy.
Mm.
I don't have an active, like, what do you call it?
Subscriptions.
Active subscription. I don't have an added subscription and all that shit.
Mm.
And I haven't passed $100. So
allegedly.
Why would I back out now? You already told the whole fucking world.
You told the whole fucking world. You make it seem like I just spilled some secret. You said it.
You asked me.
I don't remember, but the point is that you told us. And I remember that part.
I don't recall. Okay.
Black man is fair. Says I tend to separate women from women from woman, from their style, how they live, what they are trying to, what they say and do, etc. I'm getting a picture of who she is and what I can do with her. So then you won't need to come through and say, what do you bring to the table? Because you're getting to know someone. Exactly.
I'm taking what you're saying.
Yeah. Prince.
But he's speaking for him. You understand what I'm saying?
Understood. But it makes sense what he's saying. Instead of having that stupid ass, what do you bring to the table? Stupid ass question. You get to know people and you already will know. That's what he's saying, which is what I said. Shout out to Prince. He said, she's going to use that against you, Trim. Messy on her. Goodbye.
Yeah. You already know, Prince. Prince, you already know. I'm over here suffering.
Come on, Prince LDN. Come on now.
That's why I had to promote all the generals yesterday for their sufferation.
Let's get back to this.
One thing more specifically than the other thing, Kevin Samuels used to talk about that. 2 incomes. Majority of people make average income. So if you have one average income, are you going to have your money that you need for retirement at the end? But that's the mindset. And they just using this shit. And really, let's keep it a buck. This is their attempt to bullshit us. Oh, well, why are you making this about men? Everything isn't about men. It is if you're a young woman who want to have a family.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need to find that man to do so. And you know what you're going to have to do? Get on that man's program. If the man is worth something. But what this is this is some masquerade bullshit. What this is don't tell us what to do.
Exactly what it is.
This is don't tell us what to do. Don't tell us what to dress. I'm grown. You ain't gonna tell. This is what this boils down.
Tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
You're not gonna tell me how I can dress. You're not gonna tell me I can't wear this. You're not gonna tell me I can't do this. That's what it all boils down to. Let me grab this super chest. They just try to masquerade it as other shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, I knew he was going to play that because that's basically what he was saying anyway, which is what I say is what they be saying all damn time, which is where that even comes from, because it's the same crap from all the people that we've already talked about. Is you're not going to tell them nothing. They're going to say and do whatever the hell they want to do, and then when I think it's over. And then when
check.
I hear you.
It's always
okay. Yeah. So he's still going off, but I think he's basically done. Oh no. They're going over the comments because you know what? Hold on. Let's just go to this damn TikTok, y'all. Let's just go to this TikTok.
You gonna close it?
Huh?
You gonna close this one off?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
No. I was asking you, was the comment, was the TikTok in the same vein, or was you moving?
No, I moved this. I changed over to TikTok.
But it's the same topic though.
Yeah, because she's gonna talk about why Phylicia Rashad said what she said.
All right.
Let me know that y'all can hear this.
Anytime older women try to give game to younger women, it always circles back to being about a man. No disrespect to Phylicia Rashad. I respect that lady. I think she's beautiful. She's talented. She's everything. But she is a pick-me also. I already peeped the game when she was riding for Bill Cosby. I don't feel like getting into all of that. But she was on the Breakfast Club and she was talking about the way that women dress today. Now, she's entitled to her opinion. That's totally fine. And I was okay with the message until she said, and most importantly, no man wants a woman that dresses whatever way.
Did she say most importantly when she answered that question? I'm thinking she didn't. Oh, you done? Mimi, I can't make it any louder. That's as loud as it is. But it's always these people who want to come out of everything that we heard, and we didn't hear the whole interview, right? Out of everything that we heard, this is the only thing that this woman can concentrate on. She's talking about Phylicia Rashad allegedly said the most important thing, which she didn't even say that. The man don't want you to be looking like this and dressing like this if you want to be with him. Why is she triggered by that? If you don't want a man, then that shouldn't trigger you, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's the only thing that she can think of, because everybody is a pick-me when you start talking about a man. Like, I don't know these people. Night Jade, absolutely. A woman who wants to find a man or is married or has a relationship is a pick-me. But if she wants that man, she will go and get him and be settling at the end of the day. I'm just saying. That's what that's about too. All this talk and out of everything that Phylicia Rashad said, that's the only thing that she could find to talk about and be triggered by. Does that even sound like it makes sense?
Give me 1 second, love. Give me 1 second. Let me go bang my head in this wall real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Lord have mercy. What is going on? So I'm sure that this is one of the people that they were talking about, but she's, Mina says it's the audience she's addressing. She definitely is trying to, this woman right here is just part of the sisterhood. And you can't ever say anything about a man at all in any way, shape, or form, positive It has to be negative. They ain't good for nothing. They don't do nothing. That's what Melyssa Ford is. She's the same exact person. She couldn't even stay on task with what those dudes was talking about. Then, excuse me, but then it'll be the how could you not protect me, and why didn't any of the men protect me, and why didn't you come to my defense like the brick lady had said, which she was lying. But being triggered by a whole hour's interview, and that's the only piece that she could think to come out here and say something about. Like, these people really need mental health help. Like, seriously, because that's crazy. And then gonna have to try the nerve to say, oh, but I know she's a beautiful woman and Phylicia Rashad is a good person. You don't believe that. You don't believe that at all, or else you wouldn't be out here basically disrespecting her and what the hell it is that she said. So let me read some of these comments, because her caption was, it gets to a point. The first one says, I think us younger women need to be open to what the elders tell us. Our generation is very lost, even down to sexuality. Well, at least she has the courage to say that, because that's absolutely the truth. Driven by sex and sexuality, right? This one says, I feel like that whole generation are pick-me's. What difference would it make to you? Just say that it's just say that's what we are then, because even though Phylicia Rashad is a baby boomer, I'm gonna toss myself up in there for this conversation, right? So even if we are, what's that got to do with you? So just go do what you do, and let us do what we do, and we'll see where everybody turns out at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always okay for them to call names, but then when we say something about them, then it's an issue. How could you? Oh my God. You're a ist or a ism of some sort, y'all. Same crap, different story, different biatch, right? This one says, y'all really on here hating on the Phylicia Rashad. Wow, okay, y'all got it. Just like with Janet Jackson, because as soon as you hear 1/10 of something that triggers your whole life, because that's what I'm seeing right here, then everything explodes and nothing else matters in the whole world. And now you got the name calling to say she's a pick-me. She is, I don't know if she's still married to Ahmad Rashad, but yeah, she was married. And she gave us a lot of lessons on the Cosby Damn Show. And her sister did some good things as well. She was the director a lot of the times on A Different World. And even with Bill Cosby and what it is that he was doing, and like I said, everybody knew what he was doing back in the 70s. He still offered a lot to the culture as well. But we can just get rid of all of them just because Phylicia Rashad now just had the audacity and the nerve to say something about men don't want a half-ass naked, stank-ass whore on their arm walking down the street and don't want to take them home to their mamas and their aunties and their daddies and stuff like that. If that ain't what you want, that's fine. But that don't mean that you should be calling anybody else a name because that is what they do want. I'm not even saying that this woman is a slut.
Oh, no, my bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying that she's just a triggered bitch. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that one. Ridiculous.
Now go for the trifecta. You got to go for the trifecta now.
See you next Tuesday.
Damn, where is it? I'm trying to find it.
You just had it.
I just had. All right, ready?
Yeah. See you next Tuesday.
All right, here we go. Trifecta.
Even though it looks like a CVNT. Shout out to Sick Lit.
It does look like a fucking V too much.
Thank you, hun. He said, I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you. That's their motto. That's exactly where that whole damn thing came from. And it ain't like, I don't know. I've been known that forever. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you.
That shit sounds so wild, bro.
Okay, that's a little better.
A little better.
Oh, goodness gracious. Wolfpack said he's been single for so long. I don't know. Is that good or is that bad? Nicole said, this is why I don't subscribe to the hood, because you can't have your own opinion without being shouted down. That's exactly what it is. That's how your whole D9 could get death threats from her sisters because she decided to go against the grain to vote for who the hell she wanted to. Imagine that.
Jackassery, bro.
Imagine that. You want to fight to be into somewhere where if you don't follow what they say, then you're going to have issues later on in your life. That's crazy. But
right. It's the hive mind fuckery, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to align with us 100%.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Any place.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Janet Jackson.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you ever thought you had individualism in your own mind, you are dead wrong.
These are the
and guess what? I'm about to send every ism at you.
But these are the same people talking about Donald Trump being the dictator in charge, while they think that they're in charge of anybody besides y'all. Ain't even in charge of your damn selves. I wish one of you motherfuckers would think that you would ever tell me what to do. But I already know. That's why I don't deal with these people. This is not new. What?
I'll tell you what to do.
We talking about the sisterhood.
They just trash, man.
That's old.
It's just trash.
It's
trash in, trash out. Trashy behavior, trashy fucking thoughts.
But then
if you call somebody a pick me, right?
Yeah.
And they were chosen, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the man to take the relationship down the road. Obviously, they had some quality values inside of them that he saw, that he deemed necessary for his life, that y'all two came together, right? And y'all gonna try to make it work. Easy day.
Mm-hmm.
So pick me is not even an insult.
Technically, it isn't, but they think it is.
Who think pick me is an insult?
People like her.
That's why they use it that way to try to insult. Got jacking.
Yeah, divestors do the same as well.
I'm jacking it.
Yeah.
I love me a good divester.
Why is that the most important element when it comes to how a woman is dressing? And why don't people understand that not all women date men? There are some women that don't date men. There are a lot of women out here that have opted out of dating entirely and don't care about what a man want to see her in. Why
Well, shut the fuck up then if it don't fucking apply. If it does not fucking apply, shut the fuck. What are you defending? What side of the fence are you on?
Chaos.
You large forehead, camel nose fuck. Hey, yo, let me be absolutely clear. This shit was the same shit I was talking about the other day. When you want to speak for everybody the fuck else, when the shit don't got nothing to do with you because you got feelings, because you think they might feel it. Messy. I'm calling for the fucking perk pack. I'm done. I'm about to get 14 perks right now.
No, we're not doing that over this bitch. not a person that has to go to TikTok. We already know what most of these people are about. She got to get on TikTok to say what she got to say so she could go viral and get somebody to co-sign her bullshit. That's the other thing about people like this, not necessarily about the Phylicia Rashad, but this sisterhood of people always need someone else to coax them and to get them up, if that makes sense. To I don't know what the words are right now, but to gas them up, I guess.
Put them on a dummy mission. That's it.
I don't need none of them. I don't need none of y'all to gas me up because I can do that for myself. Plus, I got my own. So these people don't know how to do that. And I don't need to be a group. That's why when people be like, oh, you go by yourself. Yes, I do. Well, imagine me going with some bitch like this and she ready to start trouble. And then I, by association, because I believe in the shit that I say, will be trouble as well. I'm too old for that. Right. But even when I was younger, I didn't want it. So it's just applied my whole life. And I'm okay with that. It's definitely not going to change now. As divisive and rude, mean that these people are, because if you can threaten your sister on the line from the D9, if you can threaten that person, then you definitely ain't got no fucking loyalty to nobody.
Everybody
which
else
I
food.
already know, huh?
Everybody else food. You're right. You're right. I see where you're going with this. I'm sipping it with you.
But they don't see it that way. It's because they allegedly hate men. But I promise you, if one came along and said that I'm gonna give you insert whatever, they gonna go. I promise you. I promise you that. I promise you that. So I can't even have conversations with you anymore. I see.
Yes, you can, love.
Clearly, I can't.
I'm here to support you.
I'm talking about her.
All right, I won't do that one.
Sheesh. You can't come on no more. This is bullshit.
You're right though. You're absolutely right. If they gonna bang on the motherfucker that was in the trench with him,
right?
Everybody else on the menu,
right?
Everybody else is on the fucking menu,
right?
My dogs and them say the best time when they bonded, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they bonded with their brothers was when they was in the field.
That's probably when you should, right?
There you go.
Certain time right then and there.
There you go. They said those bonds took them to today, and these is gray beard motherfuckers, gray big Fu Manchu beards and shit. They like, dog, we still talk up at least twice a month because it was me and you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if they bonded in a time of battle, right? In a time of turmoil, in a time of pressure, high pressure scenarios, what you're saying is the absolute fucking truth. When they was going through their initiation processes, lining up, getting paddled, right? Eating raw eggs and jumping off, whatever they do. Don't give a fuck. Right?
Yep.
That's your bonding time, right? So you willing to...
There's no loyalty when you don't go the right way.
There you go.
But then we'll be the same people talking about Donald Trump being the dictator in charge and, fascism and all that other stuff because they know so much.
I really can't take nobody seriously when they look like they just washed their face with Crisco. So I just can't do it.
She might be doing her nightly routine, so I can give her a pass on that. But
I'm not jacking none of it.
Drega, shout out to you. Said Trini, man, I carry on bad.
Trini, man, I carry on bad.
Okay. Shout out to Taylor Talk.
Yo.
I'm just saying.
Bronze Bird.
Shout out to Bronze Bird. Black Man is Fair says people will not care if you die tomorrow. People don't care about people. People want to use people. If you're not of use, they don't want or need you. I'm just saying it's your family versus the world. I'm just saying that's how it should be, right? You would think. But I don't know. These people need people like each other in order to gas each other up to get the support that they need in order to continue to do what they do. I don't need that. That's why I do this by myself. Shout out to Trinidad right now. But I do this on my own. I will say what the fuck I want when I want how I want. I don't need anyone to coerce me, coax me, support me, none of that. Y'all, of course. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to stand on that shit. The only people I got to answer to is YouTube. If you bitches don't like it, I don't give a fuck. It's not going to make me change shit. I said what I said. I said that. I meant that.
There we go.
Go back to a man. I don't understand that. They need to reprogram their minds. They need to reprogram their minds. Like, it's 2025. We work too hard to have autonomy, to always have to be connected to what a man likes and what a man doesn't like. If y'all constantly keep saying, oh, men don't like when women dress like this, men don't like when women wear their hair like this, wear lashes, wear makeup, this or whatever, and a woman is still doing those things that a man doesn't want, wouldn't that tell you that we don't fucking care? Coco and Ice-T. She dress however she wants to dress. She do whatever she want to do. And he's been married to her for how long? There are plenty of men that don't be getting in women's business like that. They don't care about policing women and trying to control a woman's every move. Y'all be the ones who try to control everything y'all women do because y'all are insecure and y'all care about the public's perception of you. And like I said, I would be totally fine with the message if she kept it about the women and themselves. But to constantly always have to bring something back to a man, it's crazy. It's getting old. It's been old. Why is it that anytime
Imagine a heterosexual person having a heterosexual conversation. That's just crazy, isn't it? So she was supposed to say, imagine your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your transitioning partner.
I'm just trying to understand, if she don't care, why did she come out here making this big ass video to complain about that 1 second portion of that whole that whole 45-minute interview that she had to come out here and make this video because she triggered.
She'd be cool with it though if she didn't have to talk about men because at the end of the day, men bad. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, that is what they say. But
fucking them.
I would choose the man over any bitch, especially one like this, every day of the week, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. And that's what I've always done, and I've been good.
The ideology this feminism bullshit that women don't need men is insanity.
Then
if my house is on fire and a fire truck pull up and it's nothing but fucking cans and yams jumping out, I will just soak myself in water and run back in that bitch and square it away myself.
Shut up. That's rude. They might be able to put a fire out. But I don't even look at it from that perspective. Honestly, I'm done with this anyway. Because they ain't got nothing to say. I don't look at it from that perspective, honestly, about who's coming as the police and who's coming at that. Not that I'm saying that stuff don't work. I don't think that women can't do that stuff, right? I look at it from being friends and being associated with. That's what my concern is. That's what I would be worried about. And that's why I always said, I can't have no women staying with us. I can't have no women coming here and thinking that they're going to be hanging out in my house. No, we don't do that. Not because I think that he will do something. I think that there's something called space and opportunity. And so let's go ahead and just not even let that be a thing. And we'll be all good in the hood. Because as a woman, I know women. And when they see something that someone else has and they know that they want it, then they will go for it. So go for it someplace else, because that's not what we doing around here. And that's why I don't have a bunch of women friends. So that's why I'm black male identified. Plus, I've always basically had a boyfriend for the most part. And they don't like that either. Oh my God, how dare you? How dare you? You know what I mean? That's not allowed either. You can't want to be with a man. So you think I'm supposed to want to be with y'all? Why? I don't understand that either. Girls trips, all that shit. I did that with my sister first time last year. And it was fun. It was cute. I don't need to be hanging out with a bunch of women every single time I go somewhere. So y'all can do the same shit every single time. I'll do the same shit that I want to do every single time. How I want to do it.
Right.
Not because y'all want to go do whatever you want to do. I'll do what I want to do. And I ain't got to worry about none of that.
Yeah. Cause I don't know if you kind of tend to cultivate peace, right?
Yeah.
And in your process of cultivating peace, it might look like removal of people or doing shit dolo.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fucking fine. Because at the end of the day, what you are preventing is bullshit in your own life, which can fuck up your peace.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. This whole thing when they take the word guidance, insight, information, and knowledge, right? Wisdom, and turn it into control is the most beautiful thing ever. You want to control me. Bitch, I control the television with a remote.
I don't even understand that you want to control me. You can do whatever you want. You honestly can do whatever you want. You just got to be ready for the consequences of what it is that you do.
There you go.
Make sure that you are ready for the accountability for whatever comes thereafter. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So that's why this thing about you want to control me. Ain't nobody control me. This is the same thing at work. I could have called out on Monday. I'm supposed to go. I could have called out on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I left early on yesterday and today. I left early. I said, I'm not staying here all day, right? If they came and said, listen, bitch, you wasn't at work 8 hours a day, I guess I better be ready for those consequences, whatever that is. I know that. I know what I'm doing. I understand. We got to be adults sometime instead of making excuses for everything.
They want the self-autonomy without the responsibility of self-autonomy.
Right.
Because we call it the bar. At FDNHC, we call it the bar, B-A-R, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we full drinking. You drink at the bar. You dig it?
Yeah.
Behavior, accountability, and responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
When you become accountable, you become responsible. When you become responsible, you normally change your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You dig it?
Yeah.
BAR. Self-autonomy is something that just happens because we're all free.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Free to do what you want, make your decisions. But they keep forgetting the other part to that is repercussion for your fucking actions.
Right.
It's just that simple. You want the autonomy with zero repercussion. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they want.
Just like when they act crazy and wild, right? And they want to put their hands on you, right? What? 5'7", 150-pound woman would look at a man, average man 5'9", 175, and frame it in her mind that she could fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
The thought of her getting fucked up isn't there in her brain.
Right.
Because she's going to use her autonomy and her victim card and her tears and never ever be accountable and responsible for the shit that she did. It happens every fucking minute of every day. Like I said, I have my Foley chair with my drink sitting by that train track. And they're going to be no.
They're going to be making excuses saying it's white supremacy, discrimination, and racism, and it's Donald Trump, and it's you idiots, and it's everything but them. How many times have we been talking about the fucking... we just spent 4 years talking about the fucking student loans, but we just heard from Orlando the fact that the student loan debt continues to grow. Then what the fuck was the point in paying any of this shit off? Y'all still going to take the same damn loans out. And who's going to be disproportionately affected before me even having to hear someone saying that we are going to be disproportionately affected? Learned nothing. It was in the news, so there's no excuse. It was in the news. It was talked about. It was carried on with. They'll still turn around and say it's white supremacy. It's the white supremacist system that did this to us. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Cool. Then that's what it is. It's you still making dumbass choices, still not wanting to get any help, still not going out to seek the best person you can to get the information from. And you're going to go listen to your cousin and your auntie who ain't got shit, ain't never had shit, ain't never going to get shit. And then you end up in that stupid ass position. Just like Roland sitting up here talking about there's all these black people that want to buy houses. Well, what the fuck? Where they been at for the last fucking 4 years? They should have been bought a fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a suddenly, because it's Donald Trump, they want to buy a house. Now, all of a sudden that everything is high, they want to buy a fucking house.
Full of shit.
Full of being contrarian all the damn time. Just want to be difficult
and chaotic.
Yeah, it's clear and evident.
Yep.
At every turn with regard to everything.
Yes.
Just like being at the top of the eviction list. You know that's y'all's fault.
Yes.
Black women being at the top of the eviction list is black man's fault because black men didn't build them anything. And I'm like, but I thought y'all was strong and fucking independent.
There you go.
Like you can't have it both fucking ways. I'm strong and I'm independent too.
But go get your ass some lumber.
Listen, but shit, I'm gonna go where I need to go in order to get what the fuck it is that I need to get. That means I gotta talk to somebody. That's what I'm gonna do. If I gotta read a book, that's what I'm gonna do. We gotta have conversations about it. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
These people don't know how to work with anyone. That's the bottom damn line.
That's the reason. That's the reason why you get Kendra G. Right?
Yeah.
And I was having some hopes. I still had some hope. I still got a little bit of hope for her. I still got some. But that's why she could sit there and do this prosperity talking. That's why she could just say, "Yeah, girl, you go, girl. You got a booty, huh? Okay, girl.
Right.
Aggravating as fuck, right? And people just flood over there. You know why? Because it sounds good to the fucking ego. It does nothing to get you down the fucking road. But guess what? You do feel. You feel good. Because you said, girl, it's a possibility, girl. You know what? I see what you got. You know what? Everybody got their preferences, girl. And you know what? And you were
because
that shit.
Colors love to be scammed. Colors love to be scammed. If you could do it all so easily, then why are you on this fucking show?
Why is that in raging abundance?
That too.
If it's just that fucking easy, why is it not in this grand abundance to the point where when we talking about I want a man that makes, why are you not saying you want a man that make half a mil, sorry. Because 100K, right? It's just so easy to come across.
Yeah, and it's not enough anymore.
100K? Pfft, I want 110, I want 120. If it was so easily attainable, one, it should be in abundance, and two, that fucking baseline should rise. Huh? I wish I could play my fucking drops in this bitch.
You can. We hear it. Oh, not
my
on
drops.
the screen. Oh, not on the screen. Yeah,
I could play my soundboard.
Yeah.
That's the reason why this prosperity preaching, these lies, do absolutely nothing but feed the fucking ego instead of getting some real fat to put inside your brain. That's real information. And when they got the real information, they cried about how it was given to them. Even though they got the answers to the fucking test, they still fucking cried. Because you need to come over here and I need to massage your back and give you a fucking hanky and wipe your fucking tears and sit here and listen to you bitch for the next hour for me to just tell you the answer. Fuck you. I don't have time. I'm not wasting my fucking time. I got shit to really do.
Yeah, you need to save your community, child.
Right. I'm about to go build a whole community in Mexico.
There you go.
Whole community. You could come, but 4 days max.
Oh Lord, sheesh.
4 days max. And you got a hammock, so don't think you coming to sleep in some big queen size bed. No, you just get a hammock.
Damn.
I get you a mosquito net too, but that's all you get.
Wow, isn't that nice of him? Sheesh.
You got a fish for your own fish.
Damn.
You gotta go.
I'm going to the Caribbean. I'm gonna have to pass, but thanks.
You gotta get your butcher knife and get your own chicken.
What is it, Survivor? It sounds like fucking Survivor shit. Lord have mercy.
Absolutely. Rhonda says she like her back rub. Rhonda, I'm not playing with you.
No going over to Trinidad's place, y'all.
Rhonda a freaky little thing. I'm scared of Rhonda. I'm getting scared of Rhonda. But in reality, though, it takes people to just come to the table and really talk sense with each other. Honestly. honestly, be absolutely honest about what the fuck is going on with you. Right? That
Mhm.
man be honest with you, and y'all figure out, can y'all work something out? It's better to be together than be separated. But for some reason, they believe that them being separate from men, because men are so fucking bad and evil, but everything you have is because of men. The world doesn't work without men in it. I just don't see what delusional fucking Kool-Aid you drank to walk around this world like men need to kiss your fucking ass because you're special. You're fucking not.
That lady didn't sound no different than Melyssa Ford. And they'll
Fair enough.
probably end up in the same spot.
Good for them. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I agree.
Foldy chair.
Mm.
That's it.
Ooh.
Well,
I've had
well,
enough.
so we gotta make sure Lupita. Lupita is definitely gonna be there.
Lord.
She could stay though.
She's in Mexico.
She could stay. She could stay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Don't be trying to hog all the services while you're in town for the 4 days and all that. Chill
All
out.
the services of Lupita. You're so stupid. Anyway.
What black man is talking about?
I'm not trying to control a damn person. Laugh out loud. Practice your own self-control. I got enough issues. I need you to have done your own self-homework, and we meet in the middle of we both cool. I hear you.
He said, I got enough shit myself.
I agree.
Oh, fuck. Hiram.
I agree. Hiram speaks sneaking in here. Are you late? I've been in the bushes, but the Bible says we are not meant to do it alone. I hear you. F them. F it all. Now Lupita helps me sleep. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm tired.
Share on my ass right now.
Tomorrow, huh?
Share on my ass.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, talking about she like foot rubs and fucking Longhorn salad.
Oh, well, you got a lot to do with all these women. I tell you, you need to get to work.
It's only you and Cher.
And Rhonda.
I'm scared of Rhonda.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm good. I had a good time. Thank you.
Thank you for coming as always.
Yeah. You know I got you, man. Whenever you want the male aspect on things, you know, you just let me know. And
yeah.
I don't mind doing it.
Mm-hmm. Are you on tomorrow?
Yes, I am on tomorrow. I already put it together. I just gotta build the other the media part. But yeah, it should be smooth. You on tomorrow?
I think so.
Big boy, what up, Jay? Yeah. What time you shooting tomorrow? You gonna shoot the regular 6 o'clock block?
Wednesday. Mm-hmm.
The 6 o'clock block. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy. That's cool.
Yep. All right, y'all. I'm done. We're done. Thank you all. Shout out to everyone that was here. Shout out to everyone that donated. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to everyone that stayed. I know it's been a while. It's over almost 3 hours at night. We all got to go to bed. Cher said, my husband said Messy is sexy when she's sleepy. Shout out to you. I appreciate you and your husband, Manzette, and his wife.
That's kind of funny.
And everybody else. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We'll be back tomorrow, y'all. I see you all in the next one.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you married. I see titties and booties every day. Huh? I see titties and booties every day. I see titties and booties every day. I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, all sir. Let the church say amen. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. Wait, the wing makes go. What kind of shit is that? Booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and out here. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day, titties and booties.